Yeah, it's recording. Welcome to the Chat Circus podcast, a podcast for lost individuals. If you're lusting for debauchery, we're your clowns, Nano
and Junior.
And this is
the Chat Circus.
The Chat Circus. Let that music ride out, sir.
All right.
How you doing, my friend?
I'm here. I'm living.
It's been a couple months.
It's been a lot of months. We are in October.
Yeah. I was going to say, don't give it away, but yeah, we're technically in November, but here we are. Oh, shit. Halloween's about to come up, bro.
Who gives a fuck?
Damn. What's up with the...
Who gives a fuck?
The negativity, bro.
God, who gives a fuck? It's Halloween.
It's because he's got a baby on the way.
Who gives a fuck?
So, how many months is she?
Fuck you. No. We're not starting like this. Fuck you.
No. We'll slowly get there.
Yeah.
Let's see. There I go doing it again.
Yeah, well.
I put out that 2-hour episode.
Yeah.
What you think of that?
The episode was good. We fucked up the audio. We didn't know that the cable wasn't plugged in right.
No, the 2-hour episode, not the one that I just put out.
Oh, the thing you just dropped, the little skit?
No.
Thingy?
The 2-hour episode, the Junior Circus.
Yeah, that's a great episode. That's the best one.
That's what I'm asking. What do you think about that one?
That's the best one to date.
Really?
Yeah.
Give me your opinion. Why?
I think because it's in depth. It has a lot of fuckery in it. You know what I mean? It has a lot of my bullshit. So, yeah, it's a good episode.
Okay, and then I was fucking around with the equipment later that day. I think it was that same day or the day after.
Yeah, I can't remember.
And then that's why I think that's episode 11, The Great Mistake.
Yeah.
Where I asked you a question and then that turned into its own little thing. I was listening to it. I was like, you know what? That could be an episode. The quality is trash.
Yeah, that's upsetting.
But again, it wasn't meant to be. I was just fucking around. I said, fuck it, let me just let this ride.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just put out a little skit with you and our cousin Nelly.
Yeah.
You want to elaborate on that, sir? What the fuck was going on?
Yeah, so basically, if you do listen to that, we linked up to go see the Giants and Commanders. You know, kind of something we do every year now, kind of.
Pretty much, yeah.
So whatever, it was just me and my cousin Nelly. You know what I'm saying?
My boo or my boy?
My boy.
I didn't get invited to that. Thank you, though.
I invited you, fuck. But
no, they both did. I just never go.
Yeah, you didn't want to go.
It's too fucking cold.
I will say that. It was freezing, dude.
It's too fucking cold.
It wasn't cold until we got in there. And then when you're inside the stadium, the winds swirl. And once your toes once my toes are cold, I'm fucked.
I don't know why they don't close the fucking stadium. It's too cold for me.
I
think when I was younger, it was fun because we would tailgate, drink, get fucked up, barbecue. It was fun, but then I realized it's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. I was telling Nelly that the only way I'm gonna tailgate is if I pay somebody to attend their shit. I'm not doing it myself. It's too much. It's too much
Junior's
work.
our barbecue guy. That's why.
If it's a big group of us, if it's worth doing, then I'll do it. But if it's just like 4 of us, it's not worth it. It's not. It's a lot of work for just 4 people.
Okay, so how was the game?
The game was good. Excuse the noise out there. It is a revved up Mustang. Anyway, good game. We got soup. So what happened is the night before the game, which is Saturday, he rented a hotel next to the stadium. So I was like, all right, cool. I went over there and I'm linked up with him. So like, all right, let's go get some drinks. And then we got fucked up.
Sometimes that's needed though, man.
We went to Reds. Remember Reds?
Yes.
I thought he had went with us when we went years ago, but it wasn't him. It was you, me, Drew, and our cousin.
No.
Yeah.
Wasn't it my old coworker?
Nah. Remember isn't that the one where we went with Brian?
No. It was my coworker, I believe.
I don't know. But I remember it was you, me.
That's when I got my hat signed by Tiki Barber.
You and I, we got autographs by
He wasn't with us then?
No.
He's never been there?
No. He made it clear, like, no, I've never been here. I was like, okay.
Yo, we just jumped into another timeline because I could have sworn it was with him.
Nah, I'm telling you, it was Drew and Brian. I'm telling you. Because that's the one we went. I have the pictures of it. We got our hats autographed by Tiki Barber, and we went to that game, and it was a preseason game. It was if I'm not mistaken, it was the Steelers and Giants preseason, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't remember.
But anyway, so we went, and I told him, I was like, we can go to Reds. I'm telling you right now, Imagine if Cracker Barrel was a sports bar. This is what Red's is like.
Wow. That's a good
Right?
Yeah, I can see it. To me, it's just a regular bar.
If Cracker Barrel was a sports bar, the Red's restaurant would be it.
Okay.
It's not like it's not in. I'm not talking shit on it by any means, but it's not like when you think sports bar, immediately you think like B-Dubs, right? Buffalo Wild Wings, or like Yard House, or there's other ones. You know, you think like, oh yeah, nah, this is like a dive. That's a sports bar. That's I don't know.
What's the difference between dive and what was all that?
A dive is just a shithole.
I get okay. To me, it's just a regular spot. I have no issues with it.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it last time I was there.
So we went to Reds, and so I had 2 beers. My boy got lit, dude.
That's what he does.
I had 2 beers. He had 4 to match my 2. I had 2 whiskey sours. He had 4 to match my 2.
Do you think he was doing that in competition, or that's just him?
No, because he kept telling like you'll drink. Like he kept trying to get me to drink to keep up with him. I'm like, you do you, man. I'm gonna drink at my pace. So, but we get out of there. All right, cool. We get back to the hotel. The hotel has a bar. Unfortunately, they closed it at 11. So when we got there, it was like.
Now this is the night before the game.
This is the night before the game.
Ah, okay.
So this is like 10:30. We get back. So we got like 30 minutes. So I get a beer, he gets a beer, then we get another round of whiskeys. At this point, I'm pretty wrecked, dude. So we go outside, and I'm lit. I'm done. So that's when you call, and all hell breaks loose.
I called because I had sent a text. Now, you know me. When you guys link to, when I'm not around, or when you in the mood, I try to send you links for the ladies.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. I sent like a good number of links, and I was just checking up on that. Like, yo, did you guys call any numbers? Do you have anything on your way on the way over? Did you see anyone? And then you guys text me like, nah, it's a bust. So that's when I called to check up on that. But when I call you guys, you answered, Liddy boy.
I was fucked up.
And Nelly didn't help the situation because I don't know if he was worse.
He was fucked up too. He was hella fucked up. Yeah. Good times though, man. Good times. So that was all before the game. So mind you, we went to Reds. We get back. I ordered Domino's. My man tears that up. Next day, same shit, bro. Go to the game. Start drinking at the game. After, we go drink at the restaurant. And then Then last night was just low key. We were just.
How was the game?
The game was good. The game was really good. It was probably the best Giants game that has been played to date this year.
So far this season, yeah. I think that was a different Giants. I've never seen them.
Yeah.
Not saying I've never seen them, but as of late, I didn't expect that.
Washington played bad, though.
They did play a bad game. It's almost as if it was done on purpose. And then the refs were there helping them out. Bro, you're not going to tell me that the refs didn't help them out?
A little bit, yeah.
I was like, yo, what's going on?
Yeah, it was
they're following the script. I laugh when I think about that shit because I think about Aaron Hernandez. There was a meme that says Aaron Hernandez getting ready for his script. Yo, when I saw the Giants win,
that's fire.
When I saw the Giants win, I was like, yo, they get it. They're sticking to the script. Good.
Speaking of which, man, so I've been into these parlays now.
Oh yes.
And I had a really good parlay going yesterday, and bro,
Who fucked you? So
I had a 7-leg parlay.
Okay.
Right. And I had for the 1 o'clock games, I had all of the underdogs winning. So I had the Giants beating the Reds, beating the Commanders. I had Atlanta beating whoever the fuck they were playing. I had Chicago winning. I had all the underdogs. All the underdogs.
I was gonna say undercards, but underdogs.
Indianapolis lost in the last 10 seconds like bozos. They let a field goal.
I saw some of that game, yeah.
But Detroit completely fucked me. I had Detroit beating the Ravens. Baltimore, but Baltimore spanked the shit out of them. So it's close. I almost had it, but you know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm trying to get one of these parlays, man. I see them all over IG. I'm trying to get one
and
myself.
You figure, why not you, right? If everybody else can win, why not me? The Steelers actually won.
I had the Steelers winning, yeah. They were the underdog.
They don't look like they're having a good season this year.
No, they're shitty. They're shitty
That's
too.
That's crazy. I'm not used to seeing them like that.
Yeah,
I'm used to seeing that Iron Curtain.
They're bad.
Any given Sunday, like you say.
Any given Sunday.
All right, so this episode is not by accident. Normally, when Junior and I link up, it's usually a planned situation. Oh, wait, this is planned, or is it not planned?
It was not really.
Okay, so this episode is actually by accident.
Yeah.
I'm actually we're in Philly right now.
Yeah.
I came to the Philly area for some business, so I figured why not drop in and do an episode with my man here.
Yeah.
So here we are. It's been some months.
It's been a minute.
I'm glad we've had that audio. We were able to use it. Mm-hmm. It was shitty quality, but we were able to still use it.
Yeah. I guess we got to catch up off that, right?
That's exactly where I'm going.
All right.
So no, I'm gonna ask. Let me do this because I have in my head I have a direction of where I want this, how I want it to go in a specific order.
Okay.
So let's start with the ex-girlfriend, the one that used to live here with you.
Oh, okay.
Is there anything up with that? Do you remain in contact with her?
Yeah. We chop it up, not regularly, but we do keep in contact.
They have a child together.
Yeah, right. Well, in a sense, yeah, I still kind of take care of her cat. So, but that's not really the reason. There's other reasons to it. I don't want to really say why.
Gotcha. You want to respect her privacy. I get it.
But yeah, we keep in contact, but not crazy. You know what I mean? She actually hits me up quite often, but I kind of leave her on red a lot.
Fire.
It is what it is. I will give her credit though. I mean, she's been sober 3 months, so
that's good.
Good for her.
She'll relapse.
Yeah, I don't know, but good for her.
They always do.
Yeah, man.
Okay, that's one. Check. Check. Let's move on to the next one. Your baby mama.
Oh man. All right.
Surprisingly, she's not high on the totem pole for this episode. So let's roll out the dog shit for her.
So the last time we talked about her and all that, I had just came back from Colombia. I fucked up again, shot up the club, and there was a real scare this time because a couple weeks went by, about 6 weeks, actually 7, no period. It started getting real. So then
the pressure.
I was like, yo, you got to take a pregnancy test. It just so happened. She's young, dumb, living
full of your cum.
Yeah, full of my cum. Living a dumb life. You know, living a life that she should, because we've all done it. When we were young, we did dumb shit. So it's her turn, right?
Right.
Drinking a lot. One day, she wakes up in a bloody mess. I don't want to get too into fuck it. I'm gonna just get into it. And she's panicking, so she goes to the bathroom. So she's like, okay, I guess I got my period.
It's a fetus,
right? But the blood is just kind of like going, flowing, and then all of a sudden she has a fucking meat bag fall out into the toilet. So she calls me.
Did she take a picture of it?
She calls me in a panic, like, what do I do? Da, da, da. I'm like, you got to go to the hospital because that don't look normal or healthy at all.
Did she take a picture and send it to you?
No, video.
She has the video. Do you still have the video?
No, like we were FaceTime.
Oh, FaceTime. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I would have wanted to see it.
So she was like, all hell of panic, goes to the hospital. She calls me when she's at the hospital. So now I just keep me up to date. So from what the doctor said, she had been pregnant.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, but it aborted. So what was falling out was, this, again, like I was super skeptical about it, but she was in hospital. Like everything was visible. So I was like, huh.
Do you think she took like anything for it or no?
What you mean?
Like any, like, you know how they have the day after pill?
Nah.
Any abortion?
Nah, that's a come up for her. That's a check.
Locking you in.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I know this, but now that this has happened, I always think of different angles. So pretty much she flushed your kid down the toilet.
Yeah.
Basically. How do you feel about that?
Relieved.
Good. That last episode, you were sweating bullets.
Yeah.
So, okay, that was that. Now, how's everything with you and her now? Everything good? Everything bad? What's going on?
All bad.
What do you mean bad?
So, like right now, we're kind of like, we're not on talking terms.
That's good. What do you mean? That's fucking good. But go ahead. Go ahead, sir.
Fucking guy loves my misery.
No, it's not misery. She's going to, the longer you remain in contact with her, the longer you're dealing with her, that's your misery.
Yeah.
Once you cut her off, that's when you're going to be living, my friend. But go ahead, please.
Yeah. No, dude, like, like I'm gonna keep it 1,000, bro.
He's been keeping it 1,000 since episode 1. But go ahead, I love it. Go ahead.
Like we talked off air. I kind of rehashed what we said because you were poking fun like, oh, you can't let her go because you love her. I don't love her. I lust her. Like I still lust after her. Like when I'm with her, I'm wilding out. Like I can't control it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I was saying you can't let go of her because we need her for content. we need it, Junior. Junior, we need it. But go ahead.
But as of late, like it's just so there's been a lot. I mean, I'm sure people can speculate or I probably said enough, but so this will I'll just say flat out because it is what it is, bro. I don't give a fuck. So I've been covering her rent for a minute now, right? Now in Colombia, rent is nothing crazy. So I know that sounds like a wild statement, but
it sounds like it is. Rent could be $150.
It is.
Rent could be $150. That's not the wild part. That's not the wild. See, this is my problem with her. This is my problem with you,
Yeah.
with her. As much as you have done for her, as much as you continue to do for her, you should not go through half the headache that you do with her. You would think she'd send you nudes every week. She'd check up on you. And when you're with her, you don't deal with half the shit. On my way here from New York to Philly, I was listening to episode 10, which is Junior Circus. And I'm listening to the shit that you're going through that way. She's like, she doesn't tell you when she's coming to the hotel. Then she shows up unannounced. She doesn't bring a bag packed. You have to book another hotel room. She's checking for towels. She's checking the Airbnb for any signs of other bitches. Like, bro, if this man is paying your fucking rent, giving you money for groceries and whatever else you do, because I know you do a lot that you don't talk about because you don't want to be clowned. I get it. But you would think, okay, when he's here, I'm on call whenever, wherever, however. If he wants to go see other bitches, it does not matter. It's just a fucking nut. He's still paying my rent. That's the fucking problem that I've had. That's the problem that I've been having.
Yeah.
That's the problem that I've had with her. With you, my problem with you is you give and give and give and you let her shit on you. And then you allow her to dictate if you could see other bitches or not, or you just allow her to think she's more than who she is.
I feel you.
You understand what I'm saying?
I feel what you're saying. Now, I mean, as much as it doesn't sound like I control the shit a lot, but it's a battle, and that's the part where I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like,
you should be in control because you're the one who finances the whole situation, bitch. Without me, there is no.
Yeah.
You can't even go get food. You gotta go sell that pussy for a meal. You understand what I'm saying?
Word.
When we were in Puerto Rico, bro, you were not you. Your whole vibe was off. Your mind was. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So go ahead.
So yeah, it's just been. I've told her many times, like, yo, if this is what's gonna take to be with you, I don't want it. This ain't worth it. You know what I mean? So then that gets into a whole discussion. We'll go a day or 2 days without talking, and then she comes back, and in a day or two, we're right back into the lovey-dovey bullshit. Blah blah blah.
It's like a roller coaster.
It is. It's a fucking roller coaster.
Up and down. And the only reason it's being allowed to happen is because you keep going back for more.
Yeah.
Had you cut her off, this would not even exist. Right? You can admit that.
Yeah, no, I can admit that.
Okay, so right now, in this point in time, you have her blocked on everything. Okay, I see that smirk. Okay, you unblocked her, you cocksucker.
All right, so here's what happened, man.
So you guys are good right now?
No, we're not good at all.
Okay.
At all.
But you're still talking?
No.
So, okay, so what's that smirk about?
All right, so basically, this is how it all went down. Where she's at, and okay, so originally, she had a hotel. She had an apartment.
I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared because whatever you about to tell me, I'm sure I never heard this. Go ahead. I'm scared.
All right. Originally, I had the I keep saying hotel. I had the apartment for her set up. I had made an agreement with the owner that I paid 6 months in advance, right? At that time, that place was $125 a month.
This is the old apartment that she got kicked out of?
Yes.
Okay,
so she got kicked out of that. When she got kicked out of that, because for being fucking young and dumb, she had to like basically scramble to find a new spot. That's where she's currently at. But the spot she went into, at the moment, it was just a rush thing. But since she's been there, it's been not ideal. It's just like not conducive to anything. I don't really know how to say it, but basically when she moved in, the building has a lot of debt and they're hounding her for shit that's not hers because she moved into it. Feel me? So like whatever. So then she's been asking me like, can I move into another spot? And I'm like, fine. But you already know the agreement. Like it can't be it has to be within a threshold. So she was on that this past week, but her being her, instead of we sat and had an hour discussion, and she always gets like, she tries to joke and then gets upset, but so she'll admit that I'm right. I'm like, you act like my dad. I'm like, yo, you don't have any guidance. You don't have any male presence in your life.
I'm getting deja vu. We've said this. You've said this before.
I know.
Go ahead.
So then I say that, and she's like, no, I know you're right, and I was like, you have a bad habit of being influenced by the people around you, and then you make stupid mistakes. And then in hindsight, you regret everything that you did or said or whatever because it was stupid. I was like, am I lying? She's like, no, you're right. I said, okay, so what's the problem? She's like, I just don't want to hear it. I said, well, that's your problem.
That's too fucking bad.
That's your problem because I'm giving you facts. And this all comes back to, it's like, I'm like.
It's coming full circle.
For me, it's the weirdest thing because I'm so aware of the fuckery that I'm involved in, right? I'm so aware of it. And then there's times where I have this out-of-body experience where I'm like...
You're looking at yourself like, yo.
I'm like, yo, fuck this bitch.
Exactly.
But it's like this fucking beast in me that's addicted to the bullshit. I'm keeping it 100 right now. This is straight up like 100. I'm like addicted to the drama and to the chaos and to the bullshit. I don't know why. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
You're a bad bitch. That's why. Bitches love that shit.
So I turn into a fucking teenager, right? I turn into a young, stupid fuck dealing with the bullshit, right? And she eggs it on, and we're just fucking doing this in circles over and over and over. So I told her, if you're gonna do this, I said, I got you, but you gotta focus. Don't fuck around. She's like, no, I don't.
She fucked around.
The very first day, within hours, I'm like, yo, what's going on? Are you? Then she says, oh, she's like, because basically I was packing this, that, and I fucking lost track of time. Sorry. I'm like,
well, what was it she was supposed to go do?
So it was her. There's like this fucking pack of so it's her and her cousin, and she's got these 3 like gay friends. So there's 5 of them in the squad, right? So they were gonna stay at an apartment in the city she wants to live in to go scout for apartments, but also hang out. Of course, what else are they gonna do?
Of course.
Well, the hangout took priority.
Of course.
So
she didn't get anything done.
She only went. So the next day, I'm like, yo, what's good? Like, you're already starting with the bullshit. She's like, no, I got something to look at today. I'm like, okay, all right. So when you're there, call me. I want to see it. She's there. She calls me, this and that. I'm like, all right. And it's nice. I'm like, cool. I said, finish up, get the details, and then we'll talk about it. Then she got lost into the night of hanging out with the peoples and the friends, this and that. So I'm like, bro, are you serious right now? So then now, because I'm pressing her, she's getting pissed off. And she's like, yo, this and that, you're always on my neck. And I'm like, because here we go again. It's like, I was like, bro, you are an absolute tragedy, and it's frustrating. And I said, it's getting fucking old. And I hit her with if having to deal with this bullshit is what it's gonna take to be with you, then I don't want to be with you. I don't want nothing to do with you. Of course, that spirals into this whole emotional roller coaster and that. So I was like, you know what, whatever. The next day, I get a video or something of some bullshit they were recording. So I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then I call her, she don't answer. Within like 2 minutes, she calls me back. This is Saturday morning, right? They had left
while you're at the game, getting ready to go to the game.
No. So when she had left to go stay, it was Thursday night.
Okay.
So Friday we were like arguing, but we're good. Now Saturday morning, I get this video, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, so she calls me.
What's in the video?
It's just like they're in the place just like drinking and partying, and I'm like, why would you send me this? And she says, oh, I sent that by mistake. I didn't mean to send that to you. I was just
gonna ask, do you think she meant to send it to you?
And she's like, no, I didn't mean to send that to you. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, where is your mind? So then she's like, oh, I'm not dealing with this. You know what? Fuck this. Fuck you. I'm out. Okay. I bang on her, I hang up, and I blocked on everything, bro. I just blocked her on WhatsApp, IG, TikTok, Twitter, or X. Blah. I left it at that, bro. This is Saturday. Boom, done. I think we were talked about it. So then I was like, you know what? Nelly, he's like, yo, I'm leaving now. I'll be at such and such. I was like, all right, cool. I was like, I'll link with you. So then
he stays in the hotel next to the
MetLife
Stadium.
Yeah. So then that's when we go. I go, we link up, we have drinks. I ain't gonna lie, I had a moment of weakness, so I unblocked her on WhatsApp, and I just sent her, like, I flooded her with like messages.
I love you.
No, not like that.
I want to party with you. Just some angry dog shit.
Some bitch shit, man. Some fucking in my feelings bullshit, man. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. Like some Drake shit? Like, I love you, I miss you, you're a bitch? No. Don't read it, because I don't want to throw up. Just no, give me I'm trying to recollect. No, it was like,
I want to party with you.
I have a bad feeling. Not a bad feeling. I have a bad habit of this, and this. I guess you could call this the light skin in me, because I don't know. I have this bad habit of when I'm upset.
Just hold on, we're going home.
Listen to me. When I'm upset, it doesn't matter, man, or it does not matter. When I am pissed off at you, I want to piss you off just as much as I'm mad. I want you to feel whatever emotion I'm feeling plus some.
Okay.
You feel me? So if I'm angry, I want you to be angry. If I'm upset, I want you to be upset. If I'm sad, I want you to feel sad.
Okay.
That's some narcissist shit. I know this. I am completely aware of it, but It's something that I do, and maybe one day I'll. What is that? The shadow book. Maybe one day I'll work on myself. And
I guess I know what you're talking about. Shadow work.
The shadow work, yeah.
Yeah.
That shit is popping off on TikTok right now. It's like a trend. I don't know. That's what it's called, shadow work.
I've never even heard of it until I saw it on TikTok, bro.
So
he's looking at his.
Yeah, I'm looking. So just give me a second here. So this is my dumb ass. Yo, look, like I am blocked her. I blocked her. I blocked her. I blocked her. And I was just like, because I'm like fighting with myself.
I was about to say, it looks like you were fighting these demons.
I'm fighting with myself. I'm like, I unblock her and then I block her. I unblock her and then I block her because I don't want to like. I unblock her with the intention to say something and then I block her. So I'm like, no, don't do it.
And you lost that battle.
And I did it 3 times here. Finally, I just said, why are you like this, right?
Okay.
Oh, that's such a light skin.
I love you. Why are you like
Why are you like this?
Why do you make this shit difficult for us?
So then she instantly responds, and then, I just go on a fucking rant. I'm like, I'm tired of these games. I was like, you fucking make me crazy for no reason. I was like, you give so much importance to people that don't matter. That doesn't embarrass you. And then we get back into it, back and forth. But I don't think we ever make up at this point. We're just fucking going back and forth. I'm not gonna read it, but you can see it. Look, it's just on and on and on.
Yeah. So what was what happened at the end of that? Like, what's the, I was gonna say the synopsis. What's the conclusion, bro? What's going on there?
At that moment or just in general?
In general, like after that, like what became of that?
So basically, she says that I'm 18. I have my whole life ahead of me. I don't need to deal with this. I'm like, you're absolutely right. I said, yo, you are, and I told you are absolutely right. You don't have to deal with it, and neither do I. So I said, do you?
That's it.
Do you? And I'll do me.
You have to give her credit because she knows this generation. I remember when I was growing up. I don't know about you, but when I was growing up, a lot of people I went to school with, we started having kids early. That was like an epidemic, like a pandemic or something. That shit was everywhere.
16 and pregnant.
Yeah. They even made shows off of that shit. Yeah. So now this,
I actually think because it was happening and they made a show on it, it made it even worse. Like people wanted to be pregnant.
Yeah, they thought they were gonna get a show.
Or clout or something. It was clout chasing in a fucked up way.
Yeah. So now here we are with this generation. They know that not me.
None of them want kids.
They don't want fucking kids. And that's great. We got too many of these fucking idiots.
No, that's a fact.
Running the streets.
That's a fact.
You know what? We don't need more of you. Fuck you. What's that? Generation Z?
Yeah.
Fuck that generation. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. Anyway.
Yeah.
I give her credit because she knows this is not for me. This is the age I'm in. I'm going to go be my age. That's perfect. Yeah. When it comes to you got to you got to let her be her, bro.
No, that's a fact.
You got to let her go. You know what? You're absolutely right. You do not have to deal with this. Neither do I. Click. But you, my friend, you got to grab your balls. And you got to stick to it, bro.
Yeah.
You got to let her go be her because not once, in my eyes, from what you tell me, from what I see, not once does it seem like she's appreciative of anything that you've done. You say she is, but how can she?
No,
words are, actions are louder than words, and her actions show the repetitive.
So you're right in that aspect. So it's been a thing where, and I had to tell her, like, she's so broken, bro. She's like very broken. And I was having a therapy session with myself and somebody else about like, what the fuck? And they were like, you're attracted to the women. You're basically attracted to the first woman you love, which is your mother, right? Now, my mom, unfortunately, she's going through shit, and she's, in a way, a broken woman.
Bro, wasn't that me?
In a way, right?
Wasn't that me that had this conversation with you? Like,
was it you?
Yeah.
Okay.
We go down the Rolodex. Your mom.
Yeah.
Mandy. Your ex. Your recent ex.
Yeah.
Now this bitch. I mean, I'm sure there's other girls we could squeeze in there.
Yeah.
They all have something.
They all fit that criteria.
That goes right back to your mom. Yeah, that was me, bro.
Okay, it was you then. Damn, I forgot.
Trying to make it, bro. It's Nano, motherfucker. Don't put shit on me, bro.
So basically, like I'm attracted to broken women. It's been happening for the last 25 years of my life. 25 years. I've been attracted to broken women. You know what I'm saying?
That's fine. That's fine, bro. You're a man. That's fine. That's fine. You know what the problem is. If you can help it, help it. Next time you know better, you do better. That's fine. But when it comes to this one, you either be in control or you cut her the fuck off. And when I mean in control, like when she pulls that bullshit, I don't want to hear it. You know what? You're right. You don't want to hear it? I don't want to put my hands in my pocket. Bye.
Yeah.
That's how you maintain control. That's how you control these bitches. But I think with you and her, you're past that part.
Yeah.
You're past that, bro, because she's seen what she could get away with, and you've allowed it over and over, thinking that she'll change. No, she's her age, and unfortunately for her, she's not gonna know or realize that she fucked up a good thing, a great thing, until later on in life when.
I don't even think it's gonna take that long. I think in a year she'd be like, fuck.
Well,
but that's it is what it is.
It could be a year if you be strong and hold that shit down. It's gonna like I said this plenty of times. What you allow to happen will continue to happen.
Yeah, word.
If you go back to her in a moment of weakness, you're just gonna keep going through the cycle over and over and over and over. You gotta cut that shit out, bro.
Yeah, no doubt.
You got money, bro. You could go to fucking Colombia and have 10 of her. You go to DR, 10 of her.
Word.
You go anywhere.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
So just to give context of what the problem is. So when I met her, I was in a bad place. We've talked about this, right? But I was in a very bad place mentally and emotionally with my ex, right? I was going through some shit. So for her, she was the escape, which I loved it. I got drawn. It was a lust that allured me, and I got drawn to it. The ex got put out the picture, this and that, but now I was in too deep. So now I'm keeping on. I develop emotions for this other one.
I hear you. Uh-huh.
So now I'm fighting myself. I'm like, yo, this is not good for me. I know it's not good for me.
How could you have emotions for her in such a short time, bro?
It's because like I've said this before, and I know you don't understand it, but
I don't.
With her, the connection was. I think it was amplified because I myself was broken and going through shit. That the emotions like just sparked and were holding on heavy, like really heavy. And then because I kept feeding it, going out there, it just amplified it.
Yeah, okay.
You feel me?
I have to take your word on it, yeah.
It just amplified my feelings. So then here we are. Mind you, we met in February. We're in October. So all this has been like condensed into this snapshot of time. But it's just I was at my worst. And then when I got my ex out of here and then all that shit, I was still having to heal myself, being used to being alone, getting my apartment together, just, you know, and then she was still there. We talk every day, FaceTime for hours, this and that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not with you every day, but this is what you were doing every day. I got you. Well, you got to work on that, my friend. You got to be strong. I've been saying this forever. You got to be strong. You got to not be weak, not go back to her, not run back to her. Go to the gym, play some Xbox. There's a new Xbox out. There's a new Spider-Man game out. Do something, bro. Figure it out. But I wish you luck on that.
Yeah,
So as of right now, the two of you are not speaking. She's on block. She went from being pregnant with your kid to being blocked. That's where we're at.
That's fire, bro. I love this toxicity.
Yo, that's where we're at. Is that where we at, Junior?
We're not blocked. We're just not talking, kind of.
My man, he's got, what's that song? That's that music, that broken up music. He's looking out the window with the raindrops.
Like yesterday, we were having just a brief moment of convo, and then I was just like, I'm not gonna say exactly what was said, but I'll just say this part. I was like, so have you eaten today? She goes, no, I'm at this thing. Her sister's working for like the political campaign for local. What is it? If his local is mayor, right?
I guess just politician.
Politician, yeah. So she was at that yesterday, and she goes,
whatever it was, she was implying that she's broke.
But she goes, I was like, I'll figure it out. She's like, but don't send me nothing. I don't want nothing.
Beautiful.
I was like, all right, cool.
That's
I was
it.
like, just make sure you eat and be good.
I don't even think you should have those type of conversations, bro. It's done.
And then so then it was like, we're just not there.
You're not gelling.
Nah, we're not gelling.
It's all right. It's a good pounding will get you two back in the sack.
That's what man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like I miss fucking her.
I can understand. Because sometimes as you get older, it's not even just about busting a nut. You want that sexual chemistry.
Yeah.
You want I get you.
And I know anybody that does listen to whatever. She's 18. I'm 38. That's 20-year difference. What the fuck?
Not only that, you're in different countries, different cultures.
Yeah, people like, what the fuck? How do you communicate? Like, what is the point? But I'm a nutty fuck.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm right there with you because I don't fucking understand, bro. This is why I'm glad and appreciative that I've had kids, because when you have kids, you get to you see who's important and who's not, who you could live with and who you can live without. Like, you know what? You're not a priority. Fuck off, bro.
Yeah.
And for me, in a sense, eat that. I when it comes to my kids, I could even do that with family. Like, you know what? I'm good without you.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're not here. This is not Nano's podcast. This is Junior's podcast. So as of right now, you're unblocked, but you're not speaking. You're just in a weird space.
We're just in a weird, but I'm pretty sure it's, I don't want to get into the details of what was said, but more or less I said some foul shit to her.
You put her down.
Yeah, because again, when I'm hurt, I want you to be hurt. And I said some
good
foul shit.
So foul that right now she's like, she looks at you different.
Yeah. So
good.
I think I said some shit that she herself was like, I can't.
Good.
I can't handle this, or you. This is not what I want.
Let's give him a round of fucking applause. That's what I want to hear. Good. You know why? Because someone like that needs to get put in their fucking place, and they need you to put your foot on their neck.
Yeah.
Had she played her role the way she should have, I would be like, yo, Junior, chill, bro.
Chill out. Yeah.
But you know what? Fuck it, bro. I don't even want her in the picture. I don't even want her in the picture of my man, bro.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. You know we were in the process of getting our passport, so
I'm sure. No, Junior tells me things on the podcast that I didn't know this until now.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he was. Good. I hope it does not happen, bro. I hope, bro, if you do that, that will be the greatest. You think episode 11 is the great mistake? You think that's the great mistake, bro? If you do that, that is the, yo.
Shit, man.
Bro, hold on. Let me ask you something. Hold on.
Yeah.
I may possibly move in with you. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, that's another conversation for a different episode. You know the type of shit I would do if I one day came home, if hypothetically speaking, I roommate with you.
Yeah.
And she's just there. No, I'm taking your gun, I'm shooting her, and I'm shooting you.
Yo.
Homicide, suicide. Bro, I'm not dealing with this shit.
Yo.
You fucking crazy? Homicide, suicide, bro.
Yo.
And then I'm gonna call the cops. Yo, I was in my room. I heard 2 bangs. I went to go hear what happened, and there they are. Bro, don't bring that bitch here. That'll be the worst. You think you got it bad now?
Oh, man.
Do you think you have it bad now? The best possible outcome of this whole thing is if you cut her off and let her be a butterfly, bro.
Yeah.
She has to be a butterfly, but not on your dime. Not on your dime, not on your time. She's right. She has to go be her age. You have to let her go be her age, and you have to go enjoy your freedom.
Word.
You just got out of a 17-year plus 20-year relationship. You don't need her.
No doubt.
I know emotionally, yeah, there's a connection. I get it. But sometimes holding on hurts worse than letting go.
That's a fact.
Sometimes
that's a fact. You know why?
That's
100% fact. Because when I'm in my moment, and I cut her off,
you feel relieved.
I feel relieved. I feel great. But then I start thinking, and I'm like, oh.
You miss her. Yeah. You have to put her in the same space.
All of that of, thinking, reflecting, feeling emotional. I'm like, that's worse than just like, fuck. Just cutting it, easy, done.
Yeah. You have to put her in the same space that your ex is now in.
Yeah.
Where you can live life day by day. And if she comes across your mind, you don't give a fuck. You're like, whatever.
Yeah.
You have to put her in that space, bro. I think it's run its course. I think it's time. I think that's it.
Yeah.
But I'm glad, whatever you said, I'm glad you said it.
Yeah, some foul. I'll tell you off air. It was some foul shit.
I wish you said it on here, but maybe in another episode.
I'm already a scumbag. I don't want to get looked at like anything else.
Bro, nobody fucking likes you. You know what's crazy? I don't know where I'm viewed. Some people, I do know. A lot of people is one or the other. They either like me or they don't. In my experience in the workplace, people either like me or don't. But a large number of people that like, the number of people that like me outweighs the number. Like I've always said it. If I don't like you,
you don't like me.
No. If I don't like you, you have a problem. And if you don't like me, you have a problem. And 9 out of 10 times that's true.
Yeah.
But any fucking way, you just gotta go be you, my friend. You gotta live your life. I'm glad you said whatever it is you said to her.
Yeah.
Maybe off air you could tell me, and then for a future episode we could debate if you want to repeat that on air. Okay, so that's where we at with her. Right now, you're just not gelling. You don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
He feels guilty too. I can see it in his face. He feels bad. He misses her.
No, I feel bad for what like I went on a fucking like bro.
Ask yourself this: do you think that she feels bad for every headache that she's ever given you? Absolutely not. She probably doesn't even remember half the headaches that she's given you. So then why, yo? We're talking about somebody you got her whole fucking apartment.
Yeah.
Not everybody does that, and she fucked that up because she was unappreciative, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Cut the bitch out.
No, that's a fact.
Okay, so that's one. Now we're in October. I don't know if it was episode 11 or 10, you stated that you were going to go back to Colombia in October.
Yeah.
What happened with that? You were going to go see Mari and Jelly.
Yeah, no, I couldn't make it. It just didn't work out. So I definitely want to make it at the end of December. Like, no, excuse me, at the end of November, December, like for my birthday.
For your birthday.
Yeah. So
speaking of iPhones, what's going on with iPhone Mommy?
Yeah, let's change it. Let's change the tune here. All right, so iPhone Mommy, man.
Damn, this guy's got he's got bitches. He's got bitches.
Not really. I mean, yes and no. But
so
anyway.
We checked off the ex-girlfriend. We checked off the potential baby mama. Yeah. Now we're on iPhone Mommy.
iPhone Mommy. So things were tracking really well with her, right? She made it into the U.S. I don't know. What did I say she was at last time?
I think she was at the border. I don't even think she made it in the U.S.
Yeah,
yet.
So
you're going to have a lot to
Okay, all right. Let me go through everything. So last time, the last update for her was she was in Juarez, which is right across from Texas, El Paso, Texas, right? She was stuck through immigration for like 6 weeks and finally made it through, gets into Texas, El Paso, Texas, but she's in essentially like a holding cell with immigration. They give her an ankle bracelet, they give her paperwork, they let her through. Now, the U.S. right now is offering, basically what it's called is asylum for Haitians, Cubans, I think it's Haitians, Dominicans, Cubans, Venezuelans, and Colombia has been added to that list.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Russia, Ukraine, China, Israel, Palestine. I'm sure they're all coming in. They're flooding in this fucking country.
So
I'm sure. You want to know something? I'm sorry to cut you off. Now that I'm talking about this, ladies and gentlemen, I've said this before. Chat Circus is not a sports podcast. It is not a political podcast. But we're grown men, and sometimes we're going to talk about certain shit. Do you know right now, New York City looks like fucking Colombia or the Dominican Republic? Do you know? Bro, At one point, it started to look like Philly with the motorcycles and the little, what do you call them shits, the mopeds?
Yeah.
And at one point, the police were cracking down, arresting them, confiscating these illegal bikes and whatnot. Ever since this whole immigration shit, they've been flooding the country and the cities. I swear to you, it looks like I was at a red light and it looks like I'm in the Dominican Republic, bro.
Yeah.
I saw...
This is in Manhattan, right?
No, I'm talking Queens,
Oh,
Brooklyn.
Shit, really?
Now, you know I live in Queens right now.
Yeah.
And my job is in Brooklyn. So if you're familiar with the neighborhood, I take Atlantic Avenue from Queens all the way to Brooklyn. And that goes from one borough to the next. Simple drive, 20 minutes. I'm at a red light. And on my right-hand side, I see a guy on a moped. I don't know what you call them shit. So Vespa, I don't know what the fuck. A moped. He's got a woman that's sitting behind him. And in between them, they have a fucking infant, bro.
Damn.
No helmets, no seatbelts, nothing. I've seen that shit in the Dominican Republic.
That's fire.
New York is disgusting, bro. I thought Philly was bad with Kensington. I've only seen Kensington. I don't know anything else. But New York is disgusting, bro. Yeah. There's trash all over. It's bad.
That's because it's overflooded with people right now. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the allowance is like 30,000 migrants every month that they're letting in. Ugh. And this has been going on since January. So it's up there, dude. There's going to be 500,000 people by the end of the year, like that migrants. Then these are the ones that are legally getting in.
Right.
So.
Okay, so Colombia has now been added to the list. She's in Juarez, whatever. Go ahead.
Yeah, so iPhone Mommy, well, she was in Juarez, gets through. She's in El Paso. So when she gets through El Paso, she calls me. She's like, "Hey, I'm in Texas." I'm like, "All right, cool." And then she's like, they just released her. She walked out the gate, like, you got out of jail, and like, welcome.
Yeah.
So they gave her an appointment. So because New York. So the 2 points of contact for immigration are New York City and Chicago. But because New York has been so overflooded, they cut New York off and they're redirecting everything to Chicago. So they said, you have an appointment. This is then October 4th is your appointment with immigration in Chicago. Good luck.
Okay.
So I send her like 100 so she can get a bus ticket.
Okay.
Right. She gets to Denver, Colorado. I don't know why she goes to Denver, but that's where she makes it. I'm like, okay, whatever. So she's in Denver. She's in there with the group that they released in at the same time, and she starts working. So immediately she starts working. She starts working as like a waitress or at a restaurant or something.
Yeah.
So now she's scraping her money up. You know what I mean? And she's like excited. She's like, oh, like she's happy. She's making money. I think she's making like 25 an hour, 20, 25.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's very good.
It's all cash, but it's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, it's good for you. So, yo, she's making her money. She's buying her shit. She's paying her way. She's feeling good about it. Then the bullshit happens. Then the immigrant within her was released.
Okay.
Right? I think she had been working at this point for like 2 months. Now we're fast forwarding something, but like we still stayed in contact. We talked.
Still sending her money?
No, I wasn't sending her money like that. No.
Okay.
No, I sent her money the first time. I sent her money 3 times while she was in Mexico, like traveling through. And then here, when she first got through, I sent her that one so she could get going.
But you're keeping in contact.
But we're still in contact.
Trying to save that pussy.
Yeah, and then we even talked like, hey, look, I'm gonna come see you. She's like, oh, I would love that. All right, cool. So, and that's when I was telling you, like, yo, I think I'm going to Chicago. Going to Colorado, go stay there, check her out.
Bro, I gave you that idea. Fuck off, man.
Anyway.
Come on.
Well, she had some money saved because she was working.
Okay.
Right? And if I'm not mistaken, she had close to 4,000.
God damn.
Saved up in a matter of like 2 months.
Okay.
Something like that.
I didn't know this, but go ahead.
I don't know if someone got in her head, if she got the idea within herself, whatever, but she decides to go buy a car. Right? I don't find anything out until after the fact. So here we go. She goes to a buy here, pay here. If you know what that is?
No.
Okay, so a buy here, pay here. You know so you got regular car dealerships, Ford, Nissan, Toyota, like dealerships.
Yeah.
The buy here, pay here's are the used car lots.
Okay.
Those are the ones that say no credit needed, bad credit, everyone approved.
Whatever you see is what you get.
They're nicknamed buy here, pay here. Right?
Okay.
So a lot of them are fucking. I don't want to say they're scammers, but they're scumbags. They will dick you off with the worst interest rate. Like they really gut people that are desperate. Right? They're animals. They're savages. So they got her. They got her into some car. Mind you, she doesn't have a driver's license for the U.S. She doesn't have any insurance for the U.S. She's not technically not even legal. She don't got no credit, right? She's still a migrant in the process of being into, given temporary visa status for whatever.
Yeah.
So essentially, she's still illegal in a way, even though she's kind of got permission to be here. Feel me?
Yeah.
These fucking cocksuckers get her in a car. I'm like, yo, these guys are animals, dude. This is crazy. Fine. Even at this point, I didn't know. This is when I found out. She calls me and she says, hey, I got in an accident. And I was like, what? How'd you get in an accident? She was like, I was driving. I had a moment where I wasn't paying attention, and then she ran over a median and then crashed into some shit, a fence in a building, whatever. So she got in an accident. And I was like, whose car were you driving? She was like, my car. I was like, when did you get a fucking car? She was like, oh, I got it, such and such. And then she tries to defend her actions because I don't want to say it this way, but it's the truth. Women cannot
take accountability
for any of their actions,
dude. Of course not.
It's your fault. I'm dealing with the young bitch over here, can't take any accountability. Then I'm dealing with iPhone mommy who's 3 years older. She's 21. She can't take no accountability. Like, you went and got a car. I was like, you don't know how to drive. You don't have a license. Yep. You're not even legal in this country. Why the fuck did you buy a car? Yep. Because you need a car out here to get around. What do you expect? Hello? The fuck? How are you doing it before you got the car? You continue, whether it's by bus or walking. You figure it the fuck out, but you don't buy a car. I said, and on top of that, you have me as a resource, someone. I said, you don't got to ask me for permission, but you can say, hey, I'm thinking about buying a car. What do you think? What would you do? What's your opinion? What's your thought? I could have given you some kind of advice, whatever. So she got in a car. I got a car from a buy here, pay here. Bad move. She gets in an accident. Great. When she got in an accident, she knew that the cops were going to get called, so she panicked. So she went back to
She fled the scene.
She went back to the hotel that she was staying at because they're staying like. That's what they're doing in New York. All these migrants, they're plugging them into hotels.
Right.
And the government is paying for it. So it's the same shit. She went there to go get her paperwork because immigration had told her that if you get into any kind of trouble with the law, make sure you have your paperwork on you so you have an explanation or something of documentation. So she left with the intention to go get her paperwork and then came back to the scene. At that point, the police are there, and she got in the world of shit. They gave her. Let me look this up real quick because I don't want to misspeak. But they gave her 4 tickets, bro. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. They gave her a ticket for driving without a license, obviously. They gave her a ticket for driving with no insurance, obviously. They gave her a ticket for careless driving resulting in injury because she got hurt. They had to call EMT.
Okay.
And she actually went to the hospital. And then She got the last ticket for leaving the scene of an accident involving injury. So like a hit and run.
Yeah.
4 fucking tickets, bro. I was like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? So her court date was for Denver, whatever, on October 11th. Like literally a week after her appointment with immigration in Chicago, right?
Okay.
Now, this is gonna be fucked up, but this is the best advice I could give her. I said, look, technically, you're illegal. Technically, your immigration appointment is precedent. It takes priority over everything, right? So what I recommend you do, first off, that car, fuck them, stop paying. You don't even exist. So what are they gonna do? You know what? This is the one time you can fuck a buy here, pay here, because they fucked you trying to get you in this. And they're getting you in this. So fuck them. Don't stop paying them. What are they gonna do? Take your car, repo the car, fuck up your credit that you don't have, fuck up you're not anything here. Mm-hmm. So fuck them. Stop paying that car. She's like, okay. Secondly, get the fuck out of Denver immediately and get to Chicago as soon as possible. She was like, why? Because you're never going back to Denver. Fuck them. Don't go to that court date. They're going to put out a bench warrant for you, and that's it. She's like, but they're going to come looking for me. Like, no, they can't. I said, in the United States, every state is its own entity. So if you commit like this, you have accidents, whatever, those only account for that state, literally that state, that county. Because you could still be in Colorado, in the state of Colorado, but as long as you're not in Denver, right, you're good. But I was like, don't go to Colorado, period. Just say, fuck it. You can't ever go back to Colorado. She's like, but that's going to mess me up. No, it's not, because your court date with Denver is after your court date with immigration. I said, like, this is what I would recommend you to do, but you do what you feel is best, because if not, you're going to have to go to Chicago, go to your appointment, and then come back a week later. That's a lot. And I don't know what it's looking like for you. So she sits on it. She's like, okay, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I was like, all right, cool, great. October 2nd, I think October 4th was a Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. I think October 2nd is a Monday. She calls me at like 11:30 and says, hey, can you do me a favor? I'm like, what? She's like, can you book me a flight to Chicago? I'll send you the money. And she's like, just try to make it as affordable as possible, and I want to get there before 5. And I'm like, what? And she says it again. I'm like, this isn't a fucking taxi. This is an airplane. No, you're going to get there when you get there. So let me look up the flights. I look up. I find 2 tickets. One that it will get her there at midnight.
Why 2 tickets?
No. At first it was just the one ticket, right? Okay. I look up 2 different flights. Okay. One was her landing at midnight.
Oh, so 2 different flights.
Yeah.
Not 2 different tickets.
One was landing her at midnight, and that was going to cost $200. The other one was going to land at like 3 a.m. That one's going to be... No, I'm sorry. I'm saying it wrong. The first ticket was going to land at like 2 a.m. and that one was for $200. The second ticket would have her landing by midnight, 11 midnight, and that one was $400. And she's like, no, I got to get there before 5. No, this is what you got. No, it's like there's one that lands at 6 p.m. and that's $1,200. You got $1,200 to spend on a fucking ticket? On a one-way ticket at that? She's like, oh, God, that's crazy. I'm like, yeah, welcome to America. She's like, okay, I guess get the $200 one. And then she says, I need you to buy 2. And I'm like, 2? The whole reason that she was pressing, so around this time, she has a cousin that's staying in Chicago already. Cousin with her husband and their child. Just like she had some stupid shit going on, the cousin has some stupid shit going on too.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
The cousin's husband, for some brilliant reason, decided, I'm going to do drugs in the United States because I'm here. Why not? Okay. I'm pretty sure he bought heroin.
Go ahead. I know this story.
Yeah.
I'll let you finish because I want to ask a question. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he bought heroin because he snorted it, supposedly, and he passed out and didn't wake up. And then when they did the autopsy or whatever, it was fentanyl.
What do you mean autopsy?
Or like the toxicity report.
Yeah. So you're saying that her cousin's boyfriend passed?
Cousin, yeah.
Do you think he really died, or she was just using that as a story to get money from you?
Well, she was going to give me the money. Like, we had already set that up. So, I don't know.
So this is the cousin that she's with physically in Chicago?
No, this is the cousin that they hiked it through the mountains to get here. The cousin got through first because she had her husband and the child.
Where did they end up?
They went directly to Chicago.
And then she went to Denver.
She went to Denver and then made it to Chicago. Well, no. She's in Denver trying to get to Chicago at this point. Sorry.
Okay, so now she's trying to get you to get her a ticket.
Yeah, to get her to Chicago.
Why did it become 2?
So then she calls me again. She's like, hey, listen, I need you to buy 2 tickets because I'm here with the brother of the guy that passed away. And I said, at that point, I was like, okay.
Okay. Sounds like her boyfriend.
To me, I was like, yo, you got me. And round of applause. You got me. Good job.
You had me at hello.
You fucking got me. you know what? Go to the airport, go to Frontier, go to the desk. You can buy a ticket. You can still pay cash. Good luck. Blocked her.
Okay. So for those that are listening that didn't catch on, why did you block her?
Because at that point, everything was a lie.
You don't believe that was the brother of the guy that died. You believe that was her boyfriend.
Yeah, that was her man or the guy that was piping dick with her, getting her all the way through, like finishing the runs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Because just the stupidity that I just told you.
Hit the womp Yo, Junior can never catch a fucking break, bro.
Just the stupidity that I told you. So this is why she did what she did in Colombia, because she got no brains. You know what I'm saying? She's got no brains, and it's evident. So she got a little bit of mind you, and I asked her. I said, let's rewind here. You had saved money when you had them thousands of dollars. Why the fuck didn't you buy a plane ticket then?
Could have found a job in Chicago.
Get your ass to Chicago and start working. Like, you already had someone to stay with. You already had everything lined up.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you something. Well, it sounds to me like that guy, see, with the proper instruction, the proper direction, the proper guidance, she would have made it without problems. But because the whole time she was with him, he was probably on his wetback. I was going to say wetback shit.
Yeah.
He was on his wetback. You know what? We're Latinos, so we could say this. He's on his wetback shit. And he's giving her dick. So his immigrant thinking is what she's moving based on. So he's probably the one telling her, yo, let's get this car, we'll move around, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so now we figured that out. So it's a bust. She was stringing you along. Who knows if she ever had intentions of actually coming to live here with you?
Who knows?
Junior can never catch a break.
Nah, who knows? It is what it is.
Okay.
And the only reason that I went, like, we had met in Colombia. We had, you have
a rapport.
We had a rapport. And then every time I was there, everything was cool. Even then, she had a man then, and I knew about it. And then I was like, yo,
the guy.
I told her, I was like, I'm cool with it. Like, she knew at the time that I was with my ex, and then I knew that. So it was basically, we were business partners. It was all transactional.
That's how it is.
But it was good. She knew her role. Even
when I'm out there, I'm renting her. That's all it is. You're renting
even
her.
When I was out here, we'd still communicate. We'd still keep tabs on each other, and it was, just cool.
You know what she said? I'm going to get him. For him pulling that bullshit on me, I'm going to get him.
And then low key, that thought did hit, because so basically, and I don't give a fuck what anybody says, bro. Most guys that do this travel shit to fuck, right? Most guys, they all have one, maybe two or whatever that they kind of have a rapport with. They might see again.
Repetitive.
Right or wrong. Let's keep it a buck here. Like,
yeah.
Right. Most. Not all. Maybe not like 50, but it's a large amount of men, because when you find someone that you fuck with, you want to continue that.
You like the vibe.
You like the vibes. Like, I don't know. Me personally, I don't know any man that likes to go into something and has to start from scratch every fucking time. You know what I'm saying?
Go to Sosua, and then you tell me different. But
even then, I bet you had repeats there, right?
I did.
Exactly. So that's my point. You have repeats that, you know what, you're good. I had a good time with you. We vibe. I want to see you again.
Right.
So most guys that travel do the same shit. So with iPhone Mommy, that's what it was. Like, I met her. When I first met her, like, good vibes. I went back to see her again.
Man.
Even better vibes. And that's when I found out she had a man, because she was very uncomfortable about it.
Damn.
So let me tell you the story.
Episode 3's not coming then.
It's all good. It's all good. So then I remember I had told her, like, I had rented her for the night. I was like, yo, I want you to stay all night. She's like, okay. She agreed to it. Cool. And then she was there for hours, but she got there at like 11, and we're kicking it, drinking, fucking. It's good vibes. And then like around 4:30 in the morning, her phone is going off.
Yeah, you said this story.
Okay. I don't know if I said it in that one.
You said it in, I believe, episode 3, iPhone Mommy. That's probably because in episode 3 you talk about both of your trips, because you went there for a second time and a third time.
Yeah.
So it's in that episode, but it's in one of those. Okay. One of those trips.
So just to rehash, she started getting really panicked because her man was pressing her. You got to get the fuck home. And I could see it. I'm like, yo,
if you got to go,
just
no problem, go.
It's all good. So she left because her man was pressing her.
She, just talking about that, she was trying to be sneaky, get the money,
yeah,
and pacify him. Like, yo, I'm coming, relax. But all right, that sucks. So let me ask you this. Now, what they don't know, the listeners, you sent me an audio of her crying.
That wasn't her. It was...
Oh, it wasn't?
No, that wasn't her crying. That was her cousin crying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you. All right, so we got through the ex that used to live here. Check.
Yeah.
We get through the potential ex-baby mama.
Yeah.
Check. We got through iPhone Mommy, episode 3. It turns out she's not coming.
That's
Check.
a bust. Yeah.
All right, that's a bust. That, maybe that's a blessing in disguise for you.
Yeah.
Maybe you would have avoided a whole, not maybe. You probably avoided a whole lot of bullshit that would have came with her.
True.
Because women come with some bullshit.
That's a fact. And I don't know if I said it before, she has a kid. She has a 6-year-old son.
Fuck that kid.
And she had told me like her goal is to get her son here. I'm like,
of course.
Okay.
And you know what? I'm pretty sure you would have done it as a favor.
Yeah.
And because you're such a nice guy, you would have had her kid here with you until she was able to be Americanized and afford her own living and move away.
Yeah.
I'm sure you would have done that. He's better than me, but I know he would have do that.
Yeah, probably.
I know he would. I know you would. You know you would. The listeners, they know you now. They know you would.
So,
all right. So we're done with iPhone Mommy. Okay. Now, yes, you gave me the number 4. There's a fourth chick. You know who I'm talking about? Do you know who I speak of?
Go ahead.
You went on a dating app. Are we on the same page?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go ahead, take it from here, sir. You went on a dating app. Yeah, this fucking guy, yo. Junior cannot catch a break. I don't know anybody that has this guy's life is a movie, but for the worst, bro.
My whole movie is a villain arc. The whole thing.
Yo, I would love to have Nelly here because I feel like he could match you bar for bar. I feel like he could match you bar for bar. Like, oh, you think that's bad? I got one for you. And then he throws out the dog shit. I feel like he got that shit in the bag, bro. Like, if we were here and we got him not drunk, just a little lit, he'll match you bar for yo, toe for toe, blow for blow.
That's so funny. Bar for bar.
He would match you when it comes to stories.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
That's funny.
Maybe he's laying pipe, but I could be wrong. Funny. So you go on a dating app out here. Go ahead, please take it away.
All right, so I got on this app called Chispa, and the whole premise is like dating for Latinos, because I'm into Spanish women, so I'm like, fuck it, you know what? Let me try it out. I actually got on multiple apps, but this is the only one that I kind of got like the best results out of. And I've had this discussion with my coworker from work, who's female. And I'll tell her, like, women have it easy. You hear this on the internet, other podcasts, whatever, but it's true. Like, women have it on easy mode where men have it on hard mode. Mm-hmm. And then she doesn't understand. I'm like, time out. You can be an average looking 5. You can even be a fucking obese, fat, disgusting bitch. And you still have one DM coming at you. You could be at minimum. You could be the most disgusting, vile bitch, but guess what you got that we don't? Pussy.
What about Al Weezy?
What?
The one that they call Gorlock, the Destroyer?
Yeah.
You think she's got, that's a man.
That's a man.
But you think even that has DMs coming at?
Probably.
Yeah, that's fucking disgusting, bro.
Because she portrays herself as a woman, so I'd imagine, I would say, yeah.
There's a clip of a guy humping her. You saw that? They were dancing. Like, he bends her over. He gives her a couple of love taps with his dick.
Nah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
But go ahead. So you go on this dating app. Take it away.
So I'm shooting DMs out left and right, bro. Blah, just shooting them out. I'm going to keep it 100, bro. I shot out probably over 100 DMs. I ain't gonna lie.
This man.
I shot out probably, like, legit 100 DMs. I had 10 responses. Right.
Okay.
So I'm batting 10% here. Bad. And then of the 10, one.
Damn.
I met one. Like, we went on a date.
Okay.
All right. I'm not gonna say her name and none of that.
No, you don't have to.
But I would say that she was Filipino, which I had never thought of dating.
She's actually attractive from the pictures you showed me.
I had never thought of. Because I've never been attracted to Asian, just never been a thing. Not that I'm against it, it's just never been a thing for me.
You never experienced it.
But I was like, you know what? Let me try something new. Because obviously what I've been used to or doing in the past ain't working. Let me try something new. So the vibes with her were fire, bro. Like, so she was older, 34. So her mind was better. She worked. No, she works, right? She has her own money. And it was just a whole different experience. Like, yo, she does for herself. She's got her own shit going on. This is cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Convos were way better. They're different. You know, me being me, I'm still a clown. I'm still an idiot. I'm still immature. So I could get her like to that level where we could laugh and joke about stupid shit. But the convos with her were relatively like heavy, like life experience, this, that, wow. So right away, I knew that she got drawn to me because she's like, hey, we met on like apps, so we're messaging, and we're actually like they got these live chat rooms. So like I would see her, like we were video chatting together for a couple nights, and then she's like, yo, we exchanged IGs, and then in the IG, right away, bro, it was like a hey, and then right away she's like, give me your number now. All right, cool. So she was that right there. I was like, that's dope. She was the aggressor. I give her my number, bro. As soon as the number went through, within seconds, I get a text. So now we switch everything over to texting. And she's like, you want to talk? I'm like, yeah. So we FaceTime. So now we're FaceTiming damn near every day, every night. Like,
you're getting to know each other.
You're getting to know each other, right?
Okay.
As I got to know her, you know, I mean, I found out some stuff. Should I get into like her personal shit or not?
No, man. Just do you guys link up? Do you get the pussy or not?
All right. So let's
get to
into
the good stuff. I don't give a fuck about prosciutto avocado toast. Get to the nitty gritty.
All right. So she's like, I want to get drinks with you. I'm like, I bet.
That's what I want to hear.
Right. So to me, in my mind, I'm like, she's DTF. She's ready.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's get it. So then, because of her work schedule, this and that, she can only get off on Friday. And cool, whatever. So
the schedule's complicated.
Her schedule's complicated.
Did you finally make it happen?
So after about a month of talking, we link up.
Okay.
I drive to her.
Okay.
She's in Jersey, North Jersey, so it's like an hour from me.
Okay.
So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll take the ride. We link up, we go get food, drinks, and then we hang out. We hang out for a bit. And it's just more or less where we're at. But when I met her in person, she got real reserved. She got really like...
Of course, that's how it is. It's always awkward in person.
But for me, I'm me no matter what. Like whether we're on the phone talking, FaceTime, or just messaging, I'm me. So when we met in person, I just continued me. With her, it was a like 180. Like I had to kind of start over. Like I almost had to reintroduce myself, which really threw me off. And I called her out like, "Yo, why are you so dry right now?" And she's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "You're really dry. Like what's the deal?" I was like, "If you're not attracted, like this and that." And she's like, no. So I was like, what is it? She's like, no, I'm just, and then she finally said, like, it's because some guys in person, they act completely different than their online, I guess, alter ego or whatever. I don't fucking know.
Bitch, that's how you're acting.
So I was like, but I don't. She's like, yeah, I know. So I was like, so are you gonna get back to who I know, or I've been getting to know, or what the fuck? Because I'm like pressing her but being funny about it. Whatever, fine. So now we're vibing, this and that. We go to the park. In the park, all I'm going to say is that I was feeling like, all right, you know what? This is it. It didn't happen. All right, cool, whatever, fine. Boom.
You talking about get laid or get some type of play?
Some type of play. It didn't happen. All right, cool.
Then when you leave, she goes back to that person that you know.
Yeah.
Of course. That's how it always is. All right.
So she's like, we got to hang out again. I'm like, yeah, just let me know.
Let's fast forward to that.
So then we fast forward to that. This time, she comes to my apartment.
Okay, now from the first time you hung out to her coming to your apartment, how much time has passed?
About another month.
Okay, so we can assume that in that month you guys continue to get to know each other. Okay, so now she's at your house.
Yeah.
Take it from there.
So I gotta say a precursor to this. So before that, I told her flat out, I'm trying to fuck.
Fire.
Right?
Fire. Yeah, this is what I want to hear.
And then she's like, well, I'm on my period.
Of course, they always are.
And I said, you think blood stops me? I don't give a fuck. I fuck through blood.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I was going to say, you got two other holes, bitch. Pick one. Go ahead.
I fuck through blood. That don't bother me none.
Go ahead.
So she comes, she shows up, but she shows up with her 1-year-old son.
Wah, wah. Let's get the wah, wah.
Bruh.
That's a.
So she tried to deflect fucking with, I'm on my period.
And then she brings her kid as insurance. Like, yo, it's not happening. It is not happening. He's cock blocking the whole time.
Exactly. That's exactly what happened.
Okay.
So I entertain it. Whenever we kick it, we watch a movie, and the hangout was better than the first time. We're talking tonight. We're having drinks, and it's all good. But I know, like, all right, I'm not even gonna press here because
he's here.
He's here.
The kid's there. Yeah.
My man. When she finally leaves, whatever. She leaves, hugs, like real intimate hug. I don't know how to explain that. She leaves. The next day, she's like, I want to hang out again. And I'm like, okay.
Do you ever get to hang out again?
No.
Okay, that's that.
Yeah. I'll get into how all that went down real quick. But I just want to say this, so we're talking, and she's like, she more or less alludes to, why didn't you make any moves? And I'm like, bitch, I told you I'm trying to fuck. And then you tell me what you say you're on your period, this and that. Then you bring your kid. And while your kid is here, he's being rambunctious. It's fucking 1 a.m. Like, he's tired. And I said, go put him to sleep in my room, get him comfy, and then we can hang out in the living room. And you were adamant, like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm like, all right, I'm not going to press you. Fuck it. And now you're questioning why I didn't make moves? What?
We want to pull my dick out in front of your kid?
Excuse me? Like, what?
Yeah.
Bruh, that right there was the moment I'm like, this bitch is playing games, man. This is not for me. Or women, from what I've learned, having conversations with other women and just in general in life practice, if a woman doesn't take you serious, she's giving you the pussy. A woman that's looking at you like something serious wants to withhold the pussy, I guess because it doesn't make him look like a whore. I don't fucking know.
I can't give you the science.
But you know what I'm saying, right?
I understand. I get what you're saying, because some women will give a random guy a threesome, but the guy that they're into, they won't give him the threesome.
They don't even give him threesome because
they don't want to share
blowjob or nothing. They're innocent or something.
Yeah, I get it.
So at this point I'm getting like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting frustrated. I'm like,
let me ask you, do you think, going back to that day, do you think you should have pulled any move? Like, let's go to the bathroom or some shit?
Yeah, like in hindsight, I'm like, the me that I am, I was gonna be, but I'm like,
the fucking kids here. I get it. It's a turnoff.
It's the kids here, and I'm like, what do I do? Like, and then I make a move, and then now it's just awkward. Like, so I was expecting her to give me an opening. If she gave me an opening, then I would have been like, all right, I'm in.
Right.
But she didn't give me any opening. Nothing.
So how did this situation end, or what?
All right, so I'll get into how everything kind of deaded, because it ended up dying eventually. At the end of September, so this chick had a lot of baggage that I learned about as the time went on. I think we had we were in contact for like 3 months about.
That's a waste of time.
I know, it's a waste of time.
Fucking bitch.
So at the end of September, she officially concluded her divorce. She was married.
All right, that's fine. That's nothing wrong with that. That's before you.
Yeah, that's fine. It is what it is.
It has nothing to do with you.
So when she officially divorced and separated, now she's single, she felt compelled to kind of tell me the backstory of her marriage and shit like that.
Bitch, I don't care, but go ahead.
Okay, fine. Like, she wanted to vent, and
you know why? I don't mean to cut you off.
Yeah.
But hearing you talk about her, that's some female shit. That's what they expect of you. They want you to tell them shit like that.
Yeah.
Guy, we don't give a fuck, bitch. Are we fucking or not? Once I bust my nut, once I get that out of my system, okay, let me hear your bullshit. Do you have another kid? Are you with another guy? Yeah. What's going on here? Like, what the fuck? But for right now, I'm trying to get this pussy.
Facts. So
she was married.
And remember what, like I said, and it's not that I was hurt. It's just like at this point, I didn't give a fuck. And you already know how this went down, but I'm going to say it on air.
Go ahead.
So she tells me that her ex-husband was a cuck.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Go ahead.
Okay, so she was cheating on him for a year, and he found out. And he found out early into the affair and continued to let it happen, right?
Did he encourage it?
He didn't encourage it, but he didn't stop her. And he actively knew.
Did she know that he knew, or he played dumb?
And she knew that he knew.
Okay.
So it's like unlocked a cuck within. Fine.
He didn't realize he was attracted to this shit.
Then she said that went on for about a year, maybe like 10 months or something. But she had to cut the other guy off because he started developing feelings for her, but she's married. She's like, so then now supposedly the husband at the time is holding all that over her head against her, like, oh, I want you to go do that again. And she's like, I don't want to. It's like, well, you already did it. And like using that affair as leverage for her to go have more affairs.
To do what he wants her to do.
It's fucking weird.
That's fire, bro. Why couldn't they run into you?
So,
he could lift the cum off of my balls when I'm done. I don't give a nah, that's a little bit much. That's a bit much there.
He can suck the cum out of her pussy.
That's much better. That's much better. That's much better.
Taste my nut. Yeah. But anyway.
Tastes like tacos and pupusas, right, bitch?
So then,
enchiladas.
According to her, I don't know. Me personally, I don't believe this, but I entertain the conversation.
Okay.
She says that he made her go find guys to go fuck and record it so he could watch.
Fire.
So she got on Tinder, found a guy, kind of did the same shit that she did with me.
You think that's bullshit? And she was trying to OnlyFans?
I don't know. I don't think OnlyFans.
Women be lying on top of lies, bro.
No, because I'm gonna tell you this. The more I got to know her, and I called her out. I said, look, I hit her with a quote. I was like, a DMX quote. I said, one of the rawest shits I've ever heard. DMX says, believe a person for who they are. Believe a person for who they show you.
This is what he said before he died to Nori.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right? Believe a thief to steal from you. Believe a cheater to cheat on you. Believe a liar to lie to you.
That's a corny quote. I thought you were gonna say a dog is a dog, blood thicker than water.
No, but it's true, right? It's true.
Yeah, I got you.
So as I got to know her, this is before I found out about the Tinder moment. Her man in high school, she cheated on.
Let's give a shout out for DMX. I'm sorry. May he rest in peace. May he rest in peace.
R.I.P.
I love when he does Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah. What?
Okay, go ahead.
So I had found out that basically everybody that she's been with, she's cheated on. So, and I told her just like that, like believe a person for who they show you they are. I was like, so
she's a fucking whore.
I said, so if you've cheated in the past and you've continued to cheat, you're a cheater. She got super upset about that. I'm like, what are you mad at me for? I'm just telling you what you are. Right. I don't give a fuck. I want to fuck you. I don't care. And I had told her, I'm not taking you serious. Like, I like you. We have good vibes. What I want from you is a situationship. I want to fuck you and hang out, but I don't want a relationship.
I don't want no commitment.
And I was open and honest, clear as day.
And for whatever reason, she didn't.
And I think that's kind of attitude, because she saw me as a potential suitor. Like, oh, this guy is actually a good dude.
Or maybe it's because you told her your intentions. And that kind of fucked with her. If you try to pursue her or make it seem like you're trying to pursue her like a regular date and a girl.
I didn't want to do that, though, because I didn't want to lie to her.
I know. But maybe that's why. Once you hit her with the truth, it kind of like fucked up her game plan. Like maybe her intentions were, I'm going to let him pursue me like a regular relationship. And when he least expects it, I'm going to give this pussy up to the next guy.
Maybe.
And then because you exposed your intention, that kind of fucked her up. Like, nah, I'm good. I don't.
It's possible.
Yo, people are weird as fuck, bro.
It's possible, but she continued to have this like.
She still flirted with you.
I want you kind of.
Women
thing.
do that, yo. Women cannot be. They could be totally not into you, and still flirt with you just because they're bored.
Facts.
They're fucking stupid. Uncontrollable. They have no self-control. Is what I'm saying. They're stupid.
No, I don't disagree or deny.
I'm not trying to bash women, but they're stupid.
But what was throwing me off is like, so the first time we linked, cool, that makes sense.
Women are bitches.
We have to link.
They're whores.
But the second time,
fuck her.
Like, bro, walk me through. Like, why would you go through the trouble of driving an hour and 20 minutes to my place this late at night?
Because it's exciting. It doesn't make sense,
bro.
It's exciting. It's exciting. Maybe he's gonna fuck me in front of my kid. Maybe he's not.
And then calls me out because I didn't make moves.
And
what?
And if he does fuck me in front of my kid, I'm gonna curse him out. Why did you do that? Why did you take off my clothes and fuck me in front of my kid, you bad guy? Yo, women are fucked up like that, bro.
Why did you take me?
Yo, why did you fuck me in front of my kid? Like, why? I put you in this situation. I knew you had a dick, and once blood went into that member,
bro. And she even listen to me. She even had a night bag packed for like to change to next day.
So let me ask this,
bro. I like that was a moment where I was I don't know if I'm ready for this.
I think you failed. Now that I know that information, I think you failed. I think you fucked up on that. What you were supposed to do is have them sleep over.
Yeah.
Let little man sleep on the couch, and at nighttime you take her to Pound Town, bro. Women crave excitement. It doesn't have to make sense. That's our problem. To us, things have to make sense. To them, it doesn't have to. It's a feeling. It's excitement. It's what's the word? Spontaneous. Women are spontaneous. Not all. And I can't pin this on all women, but it seems like a majority of today's women crave that spontaneous activity. Yeah. That it doesn't make sense. I just want to do it because I said like I just want to do it so I can say in the future I've done it. How many times you seen on TikTok these fucking guys interviewing random people on the street, and it'll be 9 times out of 10 women. Oh, what's the craziest thing you ever done? You've seen those interviews. Yeah. Maybe it's one of those things where they could later on cross it off of imaginary checklist.
I guess.
You failed.
Bro, but you gotta understand.
I get it.
The kid here was a curveball. I'm like, whoa.
I get it.
And
You don't want to be labeled as a child predator, having sex, pulling your dick out in front of a kid. I get it. Bro. I get it. It makes sense to me. And I understand.
Yeah.
He's there. You're a little uncomfortable. You're a little uneasy. You're not sure if you should make a move or not because you don't know what this is. Is it a play date with the kid and my fucking cat? I don't know.
Yeah, it was weird.
I don't know. But
and then every like I kept saying like, yo, you know, he looks tired. Why don't you put him down? You know, put him to sleep. I was like, stay in there with him until he's sleeping, and then, you know, we'll hang out. Like, and she just was adamant, like, no, I don't want to do that. So I'm like,
I think in that situation you were supposed to take it. And
bro, you know, listen to what you. You ever heard that skit from Bill Burr? He said you get a bad read.
No.
And then he's like, women will be like, no, stop.
Yeah, you're supposed to take it.
Right. Okay. He's like, but if you're in court, you get a bad read. He's like, no, stop. It doesn't, like, it's gonna sound bad. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you again. I hear you, and it makes sense. You do not make no sense. You understand what I'm trying to say? You make sense.
Yeah.
I understand you.
The situation makes sense.
We're not talking about me and you. We're talking about a woman,
bro.
A woman who has baggage.
Okay, so maybe for you probably could have read through that because you've had children. You know, that was a first for me. To me, that was basically like a hard no. And then when any intention that I've made, like, hey, you know, put him to bed, this and that, like, no.
And verbal communication will not work here, sir. It has to be physical touch. You have to make her want it. It's fucked up. The situation that you put her into, that she put you into, because now you're like, yo, how do I read this? Again, I hear you.
Yeah,
I hear you, but she wants you to take it, not take it in front of her kid, but you got to play with her, touch her. Yo, let me kiss, you know, let me sneak a kiss in. Let me let me see you in the kitchen real quick. And do me a favor, wash these dishes. And while she's washing dishes, let me help you here. And then you grab her ass. You sneak. Yo, you have to do shit like that. That's how you get a woman started. That's how you do it.
With a kid, I guess.
When it comes,
or with a distraction or something.
With or without the kid, you have.
Nah, bro. Because if the kid wasn't here, it would have been completely different. It would have been different because
maybe she knew that.
You know what I'm saying? If the kid was not here, I've already was vocal about it, so she knew. And then when we were together the first time, I made a move, and that's what I'm saying. Like, she knows that I'm an aggressor.
If she would have came here without the kid,
it would have been. It's 100%.
1,000%.
1,000%.
It would have gone down, knowing her,
on the couch and in the bed.
Knowing her,
it would have gone down.
Knowing her, it would have gone down. Absolutely. Maybe she didn't want to volunteer that body to her count. Maybe she wanted you to work for it.
It's possible. Because
I don't know.
Women are women, bro.
That's what I'm getting at. I don't know. I can't give you the meat and potatoes here because I wasn't there. I don't know. But from everything that you're telling me, it sounds like she wanted you to work for it. She wanted you to make her go into the mood. And then later on, she can say, oh, we'll figure out what we do with my son. Let me put my son to bed. Let me do something.
I guess,
But if you would have touched the right buttons, got her heated in the moment, I think you would have gotten the kitty.
You know what? In hindsight, there was moments. So she was like, look, she wanted to see my room, just the furniture. All right, cool. And then there was a moment where she was like bent over the nightstand. There was a moment where
Who's that?
You know who that is.
Oh, mi tóxica.
Yeah.
No. Be strong. He's not gonna be strong when I leave. This is not good. So his baby mama from Colombia. She's not his baby mama. She flushed his baby down the toilet.
Yeah.
But okay, we're not talking about her anymore.
Yeah.
She's calling him right now. But you got to be strong.
So
in
anyway,
hindsight, there was moments.
Yeah. So in hindsight, there were moments like when we were on the couch. I'm laying down this on the long way, and she's this way, and then like she like takes her jacket off, so her titties just busting out. I'm like, Jesus Christ. All right, whatever.
Titties.
Then, but before that, when we were in the room, she's like, wants to see my room and shit. She's bent over the nightstand.
Oh, my God.
Right? And I'm just like, in hindsight, I'm looking at talking now and thinking about these moments. You're probably right. She probably wanted me to take it. But
you want to know a little trick that I do with the women?
But bro, it may be because she has a kid and the baby daddy and like this.
I get it. You had a little too much respect. I get it.
Yeah.
You had a little too. Women don't want to be respected. They want to be disrespected. They don't want to be loved. They want to be unloved.
Yeah.
A little trick that I do to touch. Hold on.
She's still going.
Bro, be strong. Be strong.
Okay.
Yeah. Fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
I kind of want you to answer, but no. Come on, bro. Enough is enough, bro.
No,
bro.
I'm good. Good.
Okay, something that I do. First of all, you know me. Let me start with me. I'm not the most attractive person. I think I'm attractive enough Just enough. Not the most, just enough.
That's how I feel.
On top of that is my charisma, my character, my I make them laugh.
Mm-hmm.
That's you add that on top. I'm flirtatious. I'm able to read people and read the situation. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong, but I get through. What I do is, oh, excuse me, you got something right there. And I point to their ass. Like, what? What's wrong? Oh, hold on, let me rub it. I mean, are you sure you want me to get? It's like, what is it? Do you want me to get it for you? Are you sure? What is it? Do you want me to wipe it off for you? Sometimes they go for it, and then when I wipe it off, I'm touching their ass. And like, yo, you're sick. You just wanted to, yes. I said, I'm sorry. You do a little you do little tricks.
Yeah.
I can't be there for you when you're alone with the girl, but you have to be, now listen, no does mean no, but you got to be a little aggressive. You got to be a little aggressive.
This guy wants me to catch a case.
No. Because you have to be able to read.
Yo, you want me to catch a case, my boy? What are you talking? Listen to you.
No, listen to me. Yes, listen. There's a difference between no, stop, and yo, no, you're bugging. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what? I got to get out of here.
A bad read.
There's a difference.
No, stop. Don't do that. Stop. That's a bad read.
Your Honor, let the record show that
I would have pulled this thing up so you can hear it.
When she was saying no, her face was moving up and down. Yes. No.
It's a joke by Bill Burr exactly about this shit, right? So, all right. Let in context, let's look at the situation, right?
No, you're right. There's nothing to look at.
Well,
I get everything you're telling me. I've been
out of the dating world for years, long time, right? This was my first time with a woman with a child present. I don't know how to move around that.
You felt uncomfortable. I get it.
I didn't feel uncomfortable, but I felt like, all right, I got to be respectful here, right? For real, like I felt like I got to be respectful here because I want to dog her out like the bitch she is, but she has her child here, so I have to be respectful here, like this and that. Although to you believe she wanted me to press and be aggressive.
Now that I know this information, yes. I feel like,
and I think you're right because, like I said, there was a moment here on the couch and there was a moment in the room, but I was like, and then this was it. Yo, listen to me. Listen to me. There was a moment. She goes, hey, because the kid spilled, like, is still drinking bottles and shit, spilled it on his shirt. She's like, oh, I got to get his change of clothes. And I was like, oh, where is it? She's like, oh, I left the bag in the car. And I was like, oh, I'll go get it. And she's like, you sure? I was like, yeah. She's like, all right, perfect, because I want to go. I want to freshen up. All right. I go down to go get the bag. When I come up, she's in the bathroom. I'm thinking freshening up, right? But I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know what she's doing.
Okay.
So I come up, and then that's when I found that she had a whole change of clothes for herself and her kid.
Okay.
Right? Like an overnight bag.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if that's something that mothers do just to have to be on.
Damn, you missed the whole fuck. Yo, you missed your whole opportunity, bro. She's in the fucking, what was she? She's naked?
No. I don't know. Well, I think
you didn't bother to check, is what you're telling me.
No, well, the next day, she changed her pad or tampon. Because it was fucking in the trash. I was like, okay,
bro,
I guess that's what she was doing.
That's when you knock on the door, baby, let me change that tampon for you. And you pull your dick out. This is gonna change the tampon right here, this dick.
So,
bro, you missed the whole
probably,
go sign,
but
bro.
It's just it didn't feel right, dude. Like I felt like, all right, this is, and maybe you're absolutely right. Maybe she wanted me to work for it.
Yeah, you fucked that up.
But bro, to me, it was just like, all right, this is dead. This is dead here.
Yeah,
like, we're just going to hang out and whatever.
Damn, you could have gotten some feels. You didn't suck no titties. Did you get a kissing or no?
Nah.
Oh, boy. I know what the perfect title for this is. Junior Strikes Out. That's good.
So, anyway.
You missed the plane, bro.
Let's get past that. Get back to the moment that all this went bad.
Okay.
So, she got divorced. She's having this moment of confession, telling me this shit with her ex-husband. Then she says she gets on Tinder.
I want to fuck you. I just want to be your fuck buddy. She gives you the fucking opportunity, and you don't take it.
So check this out. She meets a guy on Tinder. She hangs out with him, doesn't do anything.
That you know.
Leaves. Well, listen, she says, the first, we meet him, I don't do anything, and I leave. The second time I get with him, I fuck him. I was like, and she recorded it because her husband wanted to see it.
Okay.
I said, damn, that's crazy. So you did this and that. I was like, oh, okay. And she's like, and I did it 2 more times. I said, hold up. You met 3 dudes off Tinder, fucked them all, and recorded it? She's like, yeah. And then in that moment, the fucking vile junior came out. And I said, hold the fuck up. Let me get this straight. So you're just throwing your pussy out left and right for any any swinging dick to record it to show your husband. But now you want to protect some used pussy?
You know where you fucked up?
No, because this point I didn't give a fuck.
No, I'm not. No, that's fine. You want to spaz out because you already at that point you're already done.
And I was like, let me say this. I was like, yo, on some real shit, you're doing way too much right now for some used pussy.
Fire.
And she goes, excuse me? I said, no, I'm keeping it 100 with you right now. You are 34 years old with a 1-year-old child and you're divorced. You got you got it stacked against you. And you're doing the most right now for some dusty pussy.
Yep.
I said, good luck. And then it went way south from there. What were you going to say? I'll finish up how it ended.
I was just going to say, damn, what the fuck was I going to say? Where you fucked up? Mm-hmm. You showed her your place. And she saw, this guy's got his shit together. She's probably used to dirt balls.
Yeah, you're 100% right, because the baby daddy lived with the mom out here in Philly.
That's what I'm trying to say.
And then I didn't know this. She had told me that he moved in with her, and that's how she got pregnant. I'm like, hold the fuck up. You met a guy for 4 months and then moved him in, and then he got pregnant?
She's used to dirt balls. Now you got a great paying job. You got your own apartment. She sees you have your own car, which, believe it or not, whether it's a hoopty or not, that's a plus.
Yeah.
You got your own set of wheels.
The baby dad, the guy before that, neither one of them had a car. She always had to drive to them.
You see what I'm saying? And then on top of that, she probably thinks you got great credit, or maybe you said it. I don't know, those types of conversations. But when you're in the dating scene, I get it. You send your representative.
Yeah.
So you say, I got this, I'm this, I do this, I'm there, I'm blah, 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 blah. I have this, I live alone, da, da, da. So she's checking off, wow, this guy's got it. So now she's like, he's a keeper, or he's potential. So let me treat him, okay, let me keep him in the bank, like reserve, instead of giving this pussy out. Let me make him work for it. It could have been there. It could have been that day that she came over with her kid. She wanted you to fucking be aggressive and play and get it and earn it. I don't know. But I know if I was alone with her, the job would have gotten done.
Well, you're a dad. You probably could have read that much better than me. I've never dealt with a woman with a child like that. You feel me?
Yes.
I'm keeping it 100. I'm keeping it 100, bro. Like,
listen, no means yes means yes, and no means yes.
This guy wants me to catch a charge, man.
But you got to pay attention to the tone. Yes means yes. No means yes until no means no. That's a better title. No means no. No means yes.
We're going to get canceled. So when that happened, saying it out loud, it does. Like, I got in my feels, but I didn't get in my feels. I got into like, I'm not putting up with this bullshit. This is way too much.
You didn't give me pussy because you're a fucking whore.
Because now you're showing me your true colors of who you are as a person, right? I made the chronic mistake of we asked her about body count. She told me 10.
30.
I knew that was a lie right away.
30.
Right? I'm like, yeah, let's triple that. 30. At least 30.
At least.
Because just think about this. With the ex-husband, it's the guy she had an affair with and then 3 dudes off Tinder. This is what she's telling me.
Yeah, of course.
So that's 4 bodies on top of her husband. That's 5 dicks right there.
You know something about women? If it was a bad experience, they don't even count it.
I've heard this. I've heard this. If they didn't enjoy it,
it doesn't count.
It doesn't count. And I've even heard, this one is crazy to me. If they use a condom, they don't count it.
Nah, I don't believe that one. I don't know, but let's say you had a one night stand with a chick, and she probably didn't even nut, or she didn't enjoy it. It goes into the beyond in her memory, and she doesn't even remember it.
Yeah.
I know this. I know this.
Yeah.
Because a female I once messed around with, I know. We're going on 2 hours. A female I used to mess around with after the fact, later, like years later, she says she doesn't count me. And I'm like, why? Because I remember you moaning, and we did it more. We did it a lot of times. And she goes, oh, no, not that I didn't enjoy myself. It's because we were never serious. Oh, okay.
So you guys fucked multiple times.
Plenty of times. We fucked at the workplace. We fucked at her house, at my house, but she didn't count it.
But because she didn't take you serious, it doesn't count.
Not that she didn't take me serious. The situation was not serious. At one point, she wanted to get with me, but my situation at that time would not allow it. Yeah. So because nothing became of that, she just like, okay, that never happened.
So you're irrelevant dick.
I got the pictures to prove it.
Yeah.
I got the pictures to prove it.
You got the receipts.
But no, according to her, we never happened. So, okay.
That's crazy.
I mean, I don't care. I know what the pussy looks like. I know what it feels like. At the end of the day, it is what it is. But I'm just bringing all that up to your situation. Like, this is how women think, bro. Not all of them, but this is their justification.
This is scary to think that, you know, most women are whores.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah. You got to get a 15-year-old virgin and just raise it till she's 18. And even then, you got to worry if you're going to work and she's cheating because she wants some young dick. Yeah. Bro, this is why we go to...
Yeah, that's a situation I got going on.
She was not 15. Let's stop. He's joking, but that scares me.
No, not 15, but, you know, anyway.
So you cut her off and that's it.
So then after that happened, I called her out. I said, listen, I need you to be straight up with me. Do you want something here? A situationship, something? Or what? She's like, well, no, I like you. I was like, you're cool people, but I don't want nothing. Now she's telling me I don't want anything serious. I'm like, yeah, neither do I. So what's the problem here? She's like, I'm just not ready for anything. Like, I don't want to do anything because I'm like.
Maybe, did you ask her if she found you attractive? Like, yeah,
no, I flat out asked her. I said, listen, keep it up 100 with me. Like, you're not attracted to me. She's like, no, I think you're attractive. I wouldn't have gone out with you the first time and then I wouldn't be taking my time to go chill with you if I didn't think you were attractive.
She packed a sleepover bag, bro.
So,
bro, stop. Let me stop you there.
Yeah.
She packed a sleepover bag, bro. Bro, Bro.
Uh-huh.
Bro.
Yeah. Okay.
Bro, do you know how, bro? You fumbled that, bro. We could have been talking about that in a whole different perspective. Like, yo, I hit and she quit.
Oh
That's how we could have been talking, but you misread certain things.
Well, yeah, there's a fucking 1-year-old child president bouncing around the couch and shit.
He ain't gonna remember that.
You know what I mean? What am I gonna pull my dick out? What? No.
He ain't gonna remember that. His dad's not gonna get no answers from him. He could barely speak. Google Gaga. What's he gonna say? He ain't gonna say shit, bro. You put fucking what's that shit these kids watch? Lemon,
Coco Lemon,
Coco Lemon for the fucking. And your fucking ass, you put a movie for you and her, didn't you?
Yeah.
You idiot. What was the kid doing? What was the kid doing? In the car seat? Like, what was the kid doing, bro?
Fucking running around the apartment. Tearing shit up.
Bro, you supposed to put on YouTube for them so they could get glued to the TV.
My boy, you're dealing with a man that doesn't deal with children.
Let me ask you something. Why the fuck did you not call me and ask me for some pointers? Why didn't you call me and say, yo, Nano, let me ask you let me think, what should I do? How should I play this?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Why didn't you get the pussy? I don't know. There you go. There you go. For future reference, you ask, when they have a child that's young,
yeah,
or even 5-6 years old, you give them the Xbox control. You put the YouTube on.
Yeah.
What is he into? Brian's Toy Review? Blippy? Fucking Coco Lemon? Boom.
Throw it on.
You put that shit loud. Like that. The volume controls their little eardrums. And now they have to turn their attention to what's overpowering their ears.
Yeah.
So now they're glued to the fucking TV. And while that's going on, baby, let me see you in the kitchen real quick. Oh, let's go in the room, the bathroom, boom. And before you know it, you're fucking pounding her pussy, bro. She had a sleepover bag, guy.
Yeah, man.
She brought a bag just in
which makes me say so that's what I'm saying. In hindsight, I'm like, she had the intentions to fuck, but gave me the goddamn wipeout obstacle. Like, I had to figure this out. Everything about, I'm like, yo, this is.
Why didn't you go to the bathroom and call me? Yo, let me ask you something. You're a dad. What should I do here? What's going on?
It didn't dawn on me to ask that. I'm like,
you should have said, yo, hold, can I make a phone call here? And she goes, okay. You put me on FaceTime. You show me her. Hey, this is what she's doing. How should I play this? What's the next move?
Play by play.
What's the next move?
Well, in hindsight, this is an experience. Now I have it in the bank. So if I get into this situation again, I'll have something.
No, you're never gonna get in this situation again because you've given up. You're done right now. You're done with dating sites. You're almost done with calling whores out here because you can never have good luck with that shit. Your only thing is Colombia. Your only thing is
Colombia and DR.
And I'm sorry, I was listening to episode 10. It's Junior Circus on the way over here.
Yeah.
And I remember listening to a part. You are not okay. No, I'm not going to say it's your fault, but you missed out on a whole wave. The Backpage and Craigslist era.
Yeah.
You missed out. I remember I used to call whores over and I would tell you, yo, let's fuck one. And you would not, you were so faithful to this fucking girl. Ladies and gentlemen, Junior is a that's something I gotta give him. He's with me for the dog shit. Now he partakes, but back then he would not do it.
I wouldn't break.
He couldn't even get his dick hard. No, I can't. That's my girl. I love her.
Yeah, no, that's how I am. When I'm locked in and committed to a woman, that's all I want. That's all I need.
You missed a whole era. And I think because you missed that era, it's kind of awkward for you to engage in the bitches out here. And I say that because I was listening to the episode. I was just listening to the part where you were with that Cuban in Tampa. Yeah. And you were just like, yo, she's telling you about her life. And I'm like, yo, bro, just pull your dick out, bro. So I just wanted to throw that in there. Yeah. You missed out on some good years, bro. Yeah. Backpage, that was the shit. You called, yo, it's like ordering a pizza. Sometimes it was, back then, it was easier than ordering a fucking pizza because now to order a pizza, you got to pick the toppings, you got to put the address, and you got to put in your fucking, yo, it's disgusting. Yeah. Back then, you go to Backpage. Oh, I like this one. I picked it. There was no fucking deposit required. Yeah. But yeah, my man, you fumbled the bag on that one, bro.
Yeah.
She wanted the pussy pounded. She wanted to be penetrated. I wish you would have said, hold on, I got to make a phone call. Let me call one of my lifelines. Let me use a lifeline. Let me use a lifeline right here and call my boy. Yo, I would have read that like this, bro.
Shit. Yeah.
I would have seen that a mile away.
Yeah.
Once I like for me, if I was in your shoes, and I'm saying if this was me, and she said, "Oh yeah, my bag's in the car," and I would have went, and I saw that not only the kid, like the kid, I get it. If the kid they spill something, you gotta have an extra change of clothes. I get that. But once I saw that she had an extra change of clothes, oh, game on. It's over. Yeah, it's over. It's fucking done. It's done.
Yeah, I missed that one then.
Bam, now. So that's it. That's it. Check. We went through all the females.
Oh well, I didn't say how it ended. So
okay.
I only want to make sure I say it because you gave me credit for this.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Remember or no?
Now I'm starting to. Yes, go ahead.
So I tell her about, you're doing the most right now. Da da da. She kind of feels a way about it, but whatever. So then I call her out. She tells me, yeah, I'm attracted to you. Obviously, I want to have taken my time to hang out with you and do all that. Da, da, da. All right, so what's the problem? She's like, oh, because I just don't want to get into it. I don't want to get trapped into nothing else, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, all right, whatever. So what are you saying? She's like, I think we should, let's just, she didn't say let's be friends, but she's like, no, I like you. And I just, I want us to be cool.
Let's take our time, pretty much.
And I'm like, all right, whatever. So I interpreted that as like, she wants to be friends. All right.
You think she friend zoned you?
That's how I interpreted that moment.
Okay.
So I said, okay, no problem. So now that we're friends, I'm going to give you friend energy.
Oof.
Right?
Okay.
So we talk. Remember, I told you we talk daily, morning and night on FaceTime. I had a schedule going where I would talk to her and this time, and I talked to Columbia at this and this time. Like I had this whole schedule.
Yo, only Junior. I'm not even gonna say nothing with it, but only Junior.
All right. So anyway, now I'm not calling. I'm texting like once a day, right? Just maintain contact. And she, whatever, a couple of days go by, da da da. So then I get up to like, oh no, I send her like 2 or 3 texts, which are like questions, and I'm getting one-word responses. I got that for one day like that. So then the next day when I asked her something, same thing, and I called her up, and I don't think she was used to somebody just calling her on her bullshit. And I was like, yo, what's with the one-word responses? You're like being extra dry right now. And she's like, nothing. I said, okay, no problem. I was like, obviously you don't want to talk. It's all good. Then she floods me with like 8-paragraph text, right?
Okay.
Telling me how she's feeling. She's like, no, because you're different. You're not putting out the same energy. So it's obvious you don't want to talk to me, this and that. And then, so I read everything and I tell her, time out. Let's keep this 100. I've been 100 with my intentions. I want to fuck you. I still want to fuck you. I don't want nothing with you, but I do want to put my dick inside of you. I said, we get along, we vibe. I don't see the problem here, especially when you tell me you don't want anything serious either. You just got divorced. Your son is 1 year old, so you're still dealing with the bullshits of your baby daddy. I get it. I understand, and I respect all that. I don't want anything, but I do want to fuck. And I mean, I'm sure from the experience of you in your past, being a whore, you want dick. I'm offering you the dick. So I don't see the problem here. You're making this complicated.
Yeah. She's never had you, though. She's never had your dick.
That's a fact.
She doesn't know. In her mind, she probably doesn't know. Is it good dick? Is it whack dick? Who knows?
It's only one way to find out.
And if it's whack, she don't want to add you to that
she
list.
Won't, though. Remember, if it's not good, they don't count it.
I like that. But go ahead.
So now I'm hitting her with the raw, bah. And then she's like, oh, so it's obvious you only wanted me for the pussy. Like, no, obviously not, because I haven't fucked you. What are you talking about? I said, I've been putting in energy and time with you for 3 months now, and I have not fucked. So that's not an excuse for you to use. Mm-hmm. If you would have fucked me and then I changed up on you, yes. I have not fucked you. You are making me change up on you. You are, not me, you. Because you've known my intentions now for some time. I'm still playing along because, I like you. I was like, the vibes with you are cool. Like, we get along, we have good combos, all that. But you want to friends on me? It's all good. Now you're getting friend energy. So then she didn't like none of that. So she says to me, she's like, well, you have my number. If you want to talk, you know where to contact me, but I'm not going to look for you. So I said, let me make this absolutely clear. I said, I just want to make sure I understand what you're saying. I want to be clear. If I don't call or message you, you're not going to look for me at all? And she goes, that's right. I said, nah, I'm good. You're acting like a child. Take care. Bang. Like, I ended it. I blocked her. Blocked her on Instagram. Blocked her on the cell number.
Blocked on everything.
So, and TikTok.
Let me ask you, what did I say to you that made you proud or made you feel good?
No, you said I handled that. I handled that correctly, or I handled that the right way.
Okay, now that I know everything, bro. No,
now what?
You fucked that up big time.
Ah, well. Why?
Because now that I know that she was giving you little openings that you didn't read into.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Now that you've ended that, whatever that was, now it seems like, yo, all I wanted you was for just pussy.
Okay.
Now, that's what you made your intentions. We get that.
I hear what you're saying, but my intentions were, I had vocalized this a month into us. After we hung out the first time, I made it very clear what my intentions were. So this is before she came here to my apartment. She knew what I was about.
Yeah, no, I hear you. But now when you're like, when you're closing and ending it, oh, nah, fuck that. I don't want to talk to you no more. Blah, blah, blah. Now it's just like, damn, that's a little bashful. But
it's a little sassy.
It's a little wild. But hey, you know what?
Nah, because I'm not tolerating. Yo, bro, I'm already dealing with bullshit after
she
bullshit
probably
after
was like,
bullshit.
Yo, stupid. I gave you openings and you didn't even read into it. She was probably roasting you after that day. She was probably in her chat group with her friends roasting
eating me up.
Yo, they were roasting the shit out of you.
But I mean,
I get it. I can't get mad at you. You're unexperienced.
In that, yeah, I'm not used to dealing with.
Next time, go to the bathroom, yo, and use a lifeline. Yo, Nano, real quick, this is what's going on. What do you fucking think? But you know what? It is what it is, bro. You live and learn. That's all. That's what you chop it down up to.
Yeah.
Damn, she would have been a good fuck. You still got her Instagram?
I deleted her. No.
Do you remember it?
No. No, because I deleted the messages too. I deleted everything.
Damn. She looked like she was a good fuck.
I thought she was a good
Filipinos
fuck.
got that wet, boy. Filipino women got fat pussy, bro.
I used to joke with them like, yo, I said, I know you got good pussy. You got a guy to nut in you and get you pregnant 4 months? Yeah, you got it.
She's got good pussy. I could tell you. They got fat pussies, bro. Not all of them, but a lot of them got fat, wet pussy. I will say this though, and it's not. I'm not trying to walk anything back. Her picture, she looked much better in her pictures and all that than she did in person. Fuck you. You fucked that up, bro.
I was just like, in person, I was like, I can see you're heavy on the filters here.
And that's it. We've checked off all the girls that you've been dealing with in the last few months, huh?
Yeah.
How does it feel?
It feels like a fucking struggle, but yeah.
All right.
So now, that's where I'm at. I'm just gonna book a flight and get the fuck out of here, knock him out.
This man is hurting. He's hurting for a squirting, boy. He's hurting.
Nah, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is, bro.
I hear you.
It is what it is. What you got, man? You haven't said shit on you.
Well, we've got 2 hours worth of Junior. Junior is the show. Ladies and gentlemen, Junior is the show. But since you've asked, I'll give you a little something. I don't have much, as always. Mm-hmm. I don't remember what episode it was. I told you I was in a relationship for a day.
Yeah.
Okay, that chick.
Yeah.
She called me maybe a few weeks after that incident. Mm-hmm. And for the summer, you saw her. We were going to Hurricane Harbor. She showed up. She showed up with her daughter. Uh-huh. We were fucking around, busting. I was busting beautiful nuts. And I sent her a message. It was a meme of a guy getting his asshole eaten by a girl. And then I sent her another message. It was another meme of a guy getting, what is that, pegged?
Yeah.
By a girl with the... So immediately she was like, yo, you're gay. So she starts accusing me of being gay. Yo, you can't make this up. You cannot make this up. So now she thinks I'm gay. So to add on top of that.
Stop. You guys fucked many times.
Plenty of times.
And in those times, was there any ass play on you? Ever?
No. And I've asked this. I said, let me ask you something. Have I ever given you gay vibes? And she's like, no. Well, she said once. And I said, what was it? And she goes, when you show me that picture of you on Instagram. And I said, which one?
Oh, the pineapple?
But bro, that was a joke.
Yeah.
That wasn't me. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was a joke for Pride Month.
That was a joke for Pride Month. Besides that, and I asked her this, I remember this conversation. I said, besides that, have I ever given you gay vibes? And she's like, no. So what the fuck do I do when I'm fucking you? Do I moan like a bitch? Like, what's going on? No. Okay, so then how could you? Her problem is she reads too much into certain things.
Yeah.
So with her, and I'm not gonna lie, everything I did or didn't do, I just felt like I walked on eggshells when it came to her.
Yeah.
And she read too much into it. So she just kept accusing me of not being gay, but being curious. And I got pissed off. I was like, yo, bro, like, if you really gonna stress me the fuck out over this, we're done. And that's that. We're done. She cut me off. I cut her off, and that's that.
Got you.
But I got another one in reserve. I mean, I got another chick.
Yeah.
I got another chick that's around the way.
When was the last time you fucked her?
We're in the end of October, so probably late September.
Like a month ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the reason I don't see her like that is she's working now. She's got a kid, and the schedule's off.
Yeah, when it happens, it happens.
It happens.
Yeah.
So that's all I got. I got nothing, bro. Yeah. This chick thinks I'm gay. Like, I'm like, yo, you can't.
You sent her 2 memes.
I sent her 2 fucking memes, and all of a sudden, like, she read real into that shit.
Put some on me.
What?
Why did you send those?
Bro, I like to fucking have a good laugh.
I know, but
so I sent her these two memes, and I sent the eyes emojis, you know, that's looking.
Yeah.
Like, as a joke, indicating, yo, you down to do this?
Yeah.
Certain things could be said without saying, and she reads through my bullshit. So when she got that, she didn't take it as a joke. She was like, yo, you gotta be, like, what's going on? She pressed me. Now, I think, this is what I think. I think she used that as a cover.
To end it.
Yeah. I sent you a 3-minute recording that she sent me one time, remember?
Yep.
And the 3-minute recording was pretty much a voice note telling me that she likes me a lot, she has strong feelings for me, but she's not ready to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
And that's fine, because I don't want that shit either. Mm-hmm. That's fine. I don't want it either. But I think that's what that was. It was an excuse to cut me off, so like that she doesn't continue to have feelings for me. That's all I think it was. Ain't no way. Probably. Ain't no way you really think I'm gay when I'm pounding the shit out of you. Ain't no fucking way, bro. Like that's fucking absurd.
Well, I mean, I think that's it, because the time with the pineapple picture,
yes,
she ended it then, right? And it was like just abrupt. It was like, okay, so it felt like an excuse to end it then.
But it wasn't because of the picture itself. It was because
of what happened after that. Because somebody showed it, and it was like,
I blamed her mom, thinking that it was her mom.
Yeah, you got people out here stalking me to blame.
That's what I was hinting at,
and she instantly got mad.
She was like,
done.
Yeah, she's unstable when it comes to that, and like I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not gonna be. That's a headache, bro. That's a fucking headache. The sex was good while it lasted, but I'm ready for a flight myself, my boy.
Yes, sir.
I'm ready for a flight.
I'm telling you right now. I'm looking at November 29 to December 4th.
Colombia?
Oh yeah.
This man.
I gotta go see my favorite.
Your baby mama.
No, man, my favorite.
Oh, okay.
Mariangeli.
I know who you're talking about, but I mean,
she actually hit me up. She hit me up twice.
When was her birthday? Like last week or some shit?
This Saturday.
Damn, she said, yo, you're not out here?
She asked me, she's like, yo, I thought you were going to come out here.
Yo, bitch, things happen,
and
bitch.
I said, I wanted to, but I couldn't. She's like, so when are you going to come out? When do I see you? And I said, end of November.
Bitch, shut the fuck up. Not you, her. You expected her. I remember episode 10. You waited on her and she didn't show up. She blew you off, right?
Yeah, the next.
She could fucking wait.
Yeah, I did end up linking it with her, but it was like a whole hassle to get to her. Yeah.
Fuck that shit, bro.
Yeah, man. But I need a.
You're dying.
Yeah, I need a.
Let me ask you a nasty question that it may be TMI, but how many times are you yanking that shit, bro?
Oh, not that often.
No, once a week, twice a week, once a day, twice a day.
Nah, probably like 3-4 times a week.
Those are rookie numbers.
Gotta pump the numbers
up. You gotta crank them shits up, bro.
I did it twice at work.
That's crazy.
Nah, it just I don't know. You're a guy, so you get in the moment like, and then bang one out, but not.
Bro,
really.
I could be watching TV and all of a sudden My dick gets hard, yo.
That's when it happens. When like I get hard for no reason. I'm like, I gotta go put this thing down. That's it.
I don't know. I was watching the football game yesterday, and I saw what's his name? What's his name? Saquon Barkley. His fat ass in them tights. I don't know. I got hard.
Yo, you're gay.
I'm gay. I'm fucking gay, bro. I saw him get a touchdown. I was like, oh man, I gotta jerk off right now. This is making me horny. Yo, I don't know, bro.
She's a mind reader.
She knew it.
That's funny.
She fucking knew it.
That's funny shit, yo. So yeah, man, I need a trip, bro. I was telling Nelly about it, and he's down to go. So
yeah, he's thirsting for it. He was talking to me about it.
He's down to go.
He was talking to me about it, and it's time. It is time.
It's funny because I think you had said it like we're not the podcast to be like women bash or this and that or
no, we don't hold the chat. Go ahead, say what you gotta say.
Like, we're about the bullshit after the fact. This is it, man. Good, bad, or indifferent. This is it.
The Chat Circus is not a podcast about holding women accountable. You want to listen? If you want that content, you got the Top G. You got Myron and Fresh and Fit.
Yeah.
You got other guys on TikTok. There's another guy with a beard and a suit. I don't know who this white guy. He's a white guy. You got a lot of guys out there that are on that wave, and that's great for men. I love that for us. I love it. But that's not who we are. Yes, sometimes we'll allude to that stuff, but the Chat Circus podcast is not a podcast that holds women accountable. We are the podcast that when you are fed up with their bullshit and you want to go fuck off and be a passport bro, that's who we are.
Yeah.
When you want to fuck off.
Basically, yep.
We don't give a fuck about you pumping iron, getting your credit together, interviewing a woman. Oh, so you can't cook. I don't give a fuck, bitch.
We're here about destroying your life.
That's it. That is it. I don't give a fuck. She cheated on you. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. Let's go to Colombia.
I'm giving you the blueprint to fuck up your life.
Nah, don't follow Junior's path. Do not follow Junior's path. Junior is, like he said, he's the blueprint of what not to do. Every step of the fucking way, what not to do.
I don't give a fuck, bro. This is it, man. Yo, at the end of the day, I'm halfway dead, bro. Remember, I think I've said this before, that life, people have the misconception that your life, 50 years old is middle aged. That means you're going to live to be 100. No one lives to be 100.
No, I saw something that said different. It said 30s is when you're
so
middle aged.
70 to 80 is your average life expectancy in the United States. Meaning 35 to 40 is middle age.
Oh my God.
I am halfway dead. Feel me?
Junior is crashing and burning, and he's having fun along the way.
Fuck it. You know what? I'm going to ruin my life and enjoy every step of it. And I'm going to document it for the world to listen.
Hopefully somebody picks up on this, bro. The guidelines, when I'm trying to edit and upload the last episode, bro, they said, did you read Spotify's rules? And it's like a whole lot of no's. We're definitely not, our content is not allowed.
Good thing that we're not viral yet. Once we get viral, we'll have to switch platforms.
No, you mean hosts?
Yeah, hosts.
Hosts. Because right now, yo, we're violating everything. Everything we speak about.
Fuck it. Who cares?
Yeah, that's it. You got anything else for that, sir?
I think that's it for me, man.
I wanna thank you for living, Junior.
Yeah.
Thank you for being you and giving us the raw.
That's why I'm here.
Well, that's all, folks. Thank you for listening. If you'd like to get in touch with us, you can find our socials on Linktree/ChatCircus. I'm your host, Nano.
I'm Junior.
And this is
The Chat Circus.